Hey everybody, Davin here, Eco Builder inside the Hex community. I have all of your Hex answers, your crypto answers. I can battle your Bitcoiners. I can battle your Lunas, your Saitamas, your XRPs. Howdy, howdy, how is everybody? I had a great live stream earlier with my Hex bros all around the world. We talk about all sorts of stuff. What's up, Finbear? Finbear's part of that group. We talk about permaculture stuff. Finbear, I got a heads up from somebody that's in my area that was like, "There's no live stream going on." So he caught me off guard. He is right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I need to put this link off to a group, the meetup group, meetup.com, the Texan Crypto group. Orlando might be joining us if I didn't already miss him. Fishing for Orlando. Taking the link. Viewing it on YouTube. Okay. Let me message him personally. Orlando, here is the link. $2 a.m. there, Finbear. That's crazy. Don't do what I did. I still haven't gone to sleep since yesterday. So that means 3 cups of coffee? 3 or 4 cups of coffee in this stint, in this stretch. Ooh, I got my ears lowered earlier today, and I felt it when the guy sliced into my skin, my bony area back here behind my ear. And so I feel it right now with the headphones and my sweat. All right, I don't blame you whenever you peel off. I don't want to upset Orlando, who was going to join. All right, so the link to join the live stream will be here. Howdy, howdy, welcome. Link to join live stream is in the chat there. I'm Eco Builder. What's up, Orlando? How are you? Hello, hello. I've got my Finnish buddy in the chat as well. We're both a part of the Hex community, hex.com. This is a product created by Richard Hart, richardhart.com. That's a really good one. Richard Hart. Awesome. Hey, Orlando, did you feel all the heat today? It was 109, what somebody told me at the supermarket. All right, Orlando. I am in the Hex community. I'm a part of a group of people who recognized that there was this guy who was an early Bitcoiner who is cleaning up crypto now. His name's Richard Hart. I put a URL there, richardhart.com. Do you want to join me? Hey, your audio only.
Okay. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I just
Good.
didn't have the video because I'm here with my daughter. I was just
That's
listening
cool.
in, seeing how I didn't know. I thought more people would be on here.
So I have had people join me before, but it's pretty sparse typically.
When
So
the
I
market,
get a lot of practice.
yeah, no, hey, I got you. When the market is down, like any of these, not like just guru, but just any educational content, it seems like people are not really searching for it. And I think a lot of people believe there's still another leg down in crypto and traditional stock market. So I can see why there's a lot of like lack of interest still, but I have faith that it's going to build up again. So
Hey, but also crypto is kind of a wild west. And so a lot of people just kind of dream that like, oh, well, if this person did it that I know, then I can do it too. And so they're
yeah,
like, oh, just any old project might pop off. So why don't I just put $20 here, $20 there, and a huge roulette table, right?
yeah. Well, during a bull market, like at the beginning of a bull market, like once you have traction and momentum, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, well, I'm just saying, like it's kind of like throwing darts at the balloons at a carnival, game. You're
Yeah.
probably going to profit off them, but at the end of the day, in a bear market like this, you're going to get a lot of the fat cut, and a lot of people are learning that the hard way because you're not only getting the fat cut from the top projects that we know, maybe the top, 20 market cap type names that we know, but yeah, you're seeing a bunch of these small things go down to nearly zero.
Yeah. I've seen 90% dips, 95% dips on a lot of things. Yeah. Including Hex, including what I'm into.
Yeah, do you invest in the traditional stock market, or I
No,
know a
I
lot of people. Go ahead.
quit doing that and I went into gold and silver, and then I pulled all my silver and put it into crypto 5 years ago or something, and then I've been playing around with that. And then about that time I found Richard Hart, and Richard Hart then created a product within 2 years, and I invested in that, and that's this Hex token that I want to tell you about. And I've been with that since like early adoption. It allows you to earn a yield on top of your existing crypto, so like interest, right? So the interest rate is like really high because of the way that it's set up. You only earn interest if you stake your tokens. So you lock them up, right? But what makes this unique compared to other crypto locking up is that you can cancel anytime you want. You just face the penalties. The whole.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, as you already know, like a lot of people have an ugly taste in their mouth after what happened with Luna and Voyager and a bunch of these other programs, Celsius, that had, they were essentially kind of, like you said, the Wild West when it came to risk management, and so people see it as a pyramid scheme, or they're going to try to stay away from things like that at the moment. It's probably going to be a tough business to be in temporarily. Um, I have faith that there is some type of, when you don't have overhead and no trusted third party to worry about, like that you have a banks that that kind of cuts into the amount of interest they could offer you. I could see how they could offer more than some banks, but at the end of the day, like when you're getting things that are too good to be true, it's going to be tough for anybody to trust at the moment. So I mean, I'm sure you understand that too from your end.
Yeah, but there's a philosophy of like what is crypto and what is not. And those projects that you just labeled had real world assets backing their crypto assets. And that's the reason why they failed, because one or the other side got shaky and then it caused the other one to go off balance. And so in Hex, it's like we're creating a new national currency. And we have decided that this is our system of truth. And it's just the mathematical workings of the system that is very complex yet simple to operate or to interact with. And it doesn't have any real world assets tied to it. Instead, um, instead, whenever you lock up your tokens and earn the interest, you're earning more tokens. So it's whenever you return back to wanting to get rid of those tokens, returning back to a market to trade it out for US dollars, that you find what the actual price is. So like say you put in $20 and then you gain a lot of tokens after staking, and then now you still have $20 worth of tokens. Well, it's a bad time to sell.
Okay,
That's how this system works.
so
And
one of
so a
the
lot of people, they point to it and they say, oh, that's a scam because there's nothing backing it. But this is a cryptocurrency. We've detached from the rest of the world.
okay, so it does gain value when people put money into it, but what happens when you get into a bear market where no one's putting more money into it? Does that affect your returns? I mean, that's basically it's all your money in there. So
It never affects the returns of the hex tokens. It's the game theory that keeps the hex tokens either coming or going. And then it's like if a lot of people decided to sell right before the bear market or during the bear market, then yeah, the price is going to go down. But these are, you know, fluctuations that are just a natural occurrence of what we're dealing with. First of all, a financial tool, but also over time, the adoption of cryptocurrencies, like it's really volatile, right, up and down. But I we've this certain cryptocurrency has only been out for 2.5 years. It's gone down 85% like 3 times before. This is just what happens with adoption of cryptocurrencies. The reason why Hex token is so special is because a Bitcoin maximalist has evaluated. He used to mine Bitcoin back in the day, and so he's wealthy on Bitcoin. He's wealthy on other entrepreneurial ventures, but he finally decided to make a coin. It was time for him to make a coin, and he made it on top of the Ethereum blockchain because Ethereum was the best place to build something and run something. And so it's had 100% uptime and absolutely flawless. And everything's, of course, transparent, as you would expect with a cryptocurrency.
Sorry, I have my daughter here.
It's all good. So what I like to tell people is like we're erasing the middleman, the banker, and the person who issues your currency. And instead we're socially deciding to go with this system instead.
Yeah, it sounds like it's something that's very possible because I mean I'm bullish long term on crypto. So as long as crypto does well, that environment, it sounds like that these type of like where you're not really backed by real world assets like whether it's gold, USD, whatever they're backing it with. I mean personally, I kind of like that collateral. I mean I know some people do, but as we saw when the depegging goes wrong, I don't know if some big hedge fund was behind it or what. I think it was BlackRock they were accusing or something for Celsius or somebody. I forgot who it was, but they basically destabilized it. You get bad actors in situations like that. You get bad actors in regular crypto, but I'm not. I guess I have to do more research. I would have to review your white paper. I'm more in the medical field, but I kind of, like I said, I dabble. I'm actually working with a crypto project. I'm an advisor for this one crypto project and out of Austin too. So
Okay.
I'll probably shoot you a message maybe after this to discuss that on the side. But yeah, I'm bullish on the future, so I could see how something like this could work. But I personally would just before I would invest in something like this, I would want to look at the white paper, and then also just see the tokenomics of it to see, if it makes sense in not just a bull or bear market, but just like if crypto was to be successful, for the next decade, 2 decades, or if it's the future, like where if this could have a niche, or if it has it could be an environment that's conducive to growth, if it's all, I guess, the tokenomics and the business plan of it makes sense.
Yeah. So let me explain the hex token. So it's a contract sewn into the Ethereum blockchain, so you know that. It was 2.5 years old, so it was December 2nd of 2019. There was an entire first year of adoption allowed. So it was this event called the Adoption Amplifier, to where you could turn your ETH into your Ethereum into hex tokens. Every day it was based on a ratio of like how many of the Ethereum tokens did you put into the pool today, and then they split it up. Every day was different. The day tick over for the contract, the day tick over is like either 6 or 7. I think it's 7 p.m. right now, and then of course time change. It's always staying the same. And what happens is oh, and then Bitcoiners were able to free claim back then during that first year time period. So the original name of this product was called Bitcoin Hex, because it was meant to be a hex on Bitcoin. It was meant to replace Bitcoin. The founder, richardheart.com, he believes that Bitcoin lacked a few things, and one of those things was a inflation rate. He thought that it should have a set inflation rate for healthy growth. So Hex tokens inflation rate is 3.69%.
And is this what you do burning of the tokens, or
there is never a burning of tokens.
Okay.
Well, I say that, but technically there is. When you stake it, you burn it, and the contract recognizes your wallet as saying that that you just burnt it, and that you said that you would wait a certain amount of time, and then you can return to the contract and say, hey, I messed up. I need to accept the penalty and get what back of the principal I can. If you serve over 50% of your stake, then your principal is secured, but then it starts to eat away at your interest. The furthest you can stake out for is 5,555 days. So it's all in amount of days that we're talking. The smallest amount you can stake for is just 1 day. Your day doesn't start until the day ticks over, start and stop. You have a 2-week grace period at the end of your stake in order to do the deed, to mint your tokens back into existence, back into your wallet. So it's if the government starts looking further into this, then that's when it comes back into your wallet. Besides that, your wallet would just be recognized as having an interest rate that we call shares. So something that people don't like is the staking. I'm sorry. Something that people attack about the product, because it is a product. It's already done. It's not being edited anymore. It never was edited. It was just placed there, and it's been working ever since. And of course, like, you're paying the Ethereum fees in order to interact with the thing. Something that people want to poo-poo it about would be locking it up, but I always tell them, like, you can cancel anytime. Whenever it is that people experience a penalty, then those penalties are then given to the people who are responsible, who stay staked for their time period. So you could actually earn more than what's expected because of other people's penalties. And then maybe like larger whales in the system would want to like game the system in a certain way, so they'd be fine taking penalties here and there in order to get their coins out and stake it again for a certain time period or something. But something else that people point at and try to poo-poo the project about or product is that there is 10% of the coins are owned by people like me, players in the game that are trying to get more tokens. And 5% of the tokens are out on exchanges, being the liquidity and everything to lubricate the systems of ins and outs. And then about 85% are held within a wallet or a system of wallets that protect the project from being front run. So a lot of people want to point to that and say, oh, your founder, richardheart.com, has all of those tokens. And actually, for the systems of laws and stuff, we just say no one owns those. No one has control of those. Those have never sold coins. They've always sat in those wallets. And so it's our off balance asymmetrical system that allows our system to work, as opposed to having those real world assets out, backing
so
our situation one to one. Like the first time I ever saw Tether, I was just like, I wish this thing didn't exist, Tether 1-to-1 with the US dollar, because people could easily just get in and out of Bitcoin. There is no loyalty to Bitcoin if people can continue to get out of it easily whenever they start to fear the market. And so that's why I really love Hex Token, because it gets people to hold, to buy, hold, and stay. Yeah.
Is it a proof of stake?
Yes.
Okay, and is a DAO
it's not a DAO.
A DAO, yes.
No.
I went a few weeks doing deep dives into traditional stock market. I'm over here stumbling over the crypto terminology now. So it's not a DAO, you said, correct?
Correct.
So there's no governance tokens or anything. So nobody could truly, because with the governance tokens, like they could always have a vote, like what to do with the other 85%. So this is all built, I guess, black and white into the blockchain, on Ethereum, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a contract on Ethereum.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, and so these we call it the OA, the origin address, holds that 85% of the coins.
Okay. And no one has access to that, like you. Or, I mean, what happens to that 85% eventually? Does it ever get tapped into anyway?
Actually, as the penalties accrue, it gets a portion of those penalties to continue to make sure that stays a large glob that cannot be attacked.
Okay, so is it dependent on the penalties? So I'm saying, if nobody, let's say in a perfect world, no one had any penalties, it would actually decrease from 85%?
No, it would. Well, I think it also gets a copy of the bonuses. I think it grows as the as the holders grow, then it grows too.
Okay,
in
so
order
maybe
to even it out.
I'm
pretty sure it gets
relationships or direct relationships that y'all have set up. I would have to read the white paper maybe to see how that remains balanced or so.
Hex.com.
Hex.com. Okay.
Yeah.
I do need to head out shortly here. I was thinking more people would be on here just so I could be a spectator, but I didn't expect to have a conversation. But hey, it was a pleasure.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks so much for giving it your eyes. And I've got business cards if I ever see you. I mean business cards for the Hex stuff. We've got about 100,000 stakes right now, not stakers behind, people behind the wallets, but the amount of stakes put out there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And just, I'm sorry that I was late today. I apologize.
Good. Well, I do attend some of the Texas Blockchain Council meetings. I try to, whenever I can, go to those. I went to one in Austin before too. That's where I met the person that I'm kind of working on that crypto project with. But I'll shoot you a message and
Cool.
we can touch base there too.
All right, man.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care. All right. Sweet. All right. So I'm going to go get tacos now. I'm going to go. I'll set up a Twitter space so y'all can swim in Twitter spaces. Twitter. I was already there. Who am I going to follow? Oh, I'll grab tacos first. You got food. I'll be right there. All right, who are we going to follow into Twitter Spaces? Let's see if Cajun's in there. Yes, she is. Good. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Cajun, for being the reliable anchor. Belly Hex, what's up? I have stayed up all night and day. Entire screen. Share the audio. Are they not talking? They're not even talking.
So you need to hold at least 10% or more to be considered a whale of any specific coin.
I think we're good. See you guys later. Soon. I really don't know why these people aren't talking. They're pretty talkative people. Okay. Peace, Belly Hooks. I'm gonna go get tacos. My friend's waiting for me at the tacos shop.
Oh, what do you think? What do you think Richard's doing with French models in a French mansion?
A menage a trois?
You know what I was
French
thinking?
kissing?
You know, I was thinking crypto in the hood.
No, I don't.
The body, bro. Like, okay, first of all, dude. First of all, I wouldn't trust. Like, okay, well, it's not like. How do I frame this correctly? I would not let girls, random girls, or random anybody. I don't want to be sexist here, but okay, well, no. Honestly, there's a thing. There's a thing with girls and having friends or boyfriends or exes or anything. It's just liability, man. It's craziness. Like, it's
Yeah,
wild.
but he probably goes through like a screening, right? Like because I don't think he's talking to average chicks. I think he's talking to like socialites, like people that are in the limelight, like people at his caliber, like they got their own money, like
Amber
I
Heard,
think,
Johnny Depp,
right? Like a Playboy model, like he's going out with like Playboy Playmates or whatnot, or a fashion model,
Amber
or
Johnny Depp's
oh,
bed.
mhm.
I'm just saying that because I'm just saying it like, what does it matter who or what status they come from? People are capable of the craziest things, man.
Right, you're right. That
Like
yeah.
what?
Mhm.
I mean, like
The hotter
after
the
the
chick,
fact,
the crazier they are, aren't they?
he probably makes them like say, take all your clothes off. So I don't want any bugs or not bugs, but like recording
Yeah,
devices.
microphone.
Leave your
Yeah.
phone and everything at the door. Your bag in another room. Everything. Yep.
He probably pre-screens these girls, or like,
Dude, I'm
The
worried
only
about
thing
getting
he has to worry about is them recording a sex tape or something. But
what?
it's just his word against their word. If
No.
it comes to rumors.
I feel like you guys took it in the wrong direction. I painted a picture and then you guys took the picture and then brought it somewhere else. Like, I was trying to
Well,
say
no.
that.
What's the worst they can do?
What? I was talking about girls knowing people and
Yeah.
talking to boyfriend. Yeah, exactly.
That, well, I'm talking about the same thing. Like, wouldn't
We're
he
talking about-
screen them? Like, make sure like they're not with anybody. Like, you're single? Oh yeah, okay. Can you repeat this into a camera?
Have you guys ever been in? I mean, you live in Mexico, man. I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The girls have boyfriend. Like, you ask them, "Do you have a boyfriend?" Yeah, I do. Okay, next.
I just wouldn't have all this jewelry and all of that stuff in that castle. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about wires and
I'm
this and that.
sure he has that away, put away. I mean,
Oh, you mean like, just random chicks coming over to his house and leaving jewels and stuff out? Yeah,
Well,
I would go straight to a hotel.
Right. Well,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, not unless that's an Airbnb and he was just like partying there for the weekend, so he probably doesn't have his like his real stuff. Like, yeah, he probably has like 2 watches that he's gonna wear for those 2 days. Probably like 3-4 fits just in case he gets one dirty or he doesn't like how he looks. Like a regular weekend out, like weekend trip to.
and he probably
an
didn't travel
Airbnb.
alone, or he's not like the only person. I know he has a sidekick that hangs around. Not a woman, just probably a male
And
or a woman. I don't know.
Brent Morrissey is not a bodyguard. Does he have a
I'm not
bodyguard?
saying bodyguard. I'm just saying to watch his shit whenever he's playing around.
Brent.
Yeah, like a homie.
He's got a homie, but I mean, they look exactly the same. They're both very soft.
Okay, but he can watch his jewelry.
He's just
But yeah,
like any other
like
person.
like when I go out
He's not-
and like if I do go pick up chicks, I'm usually with my chick. Yeah, but I do wear my jewelry. Like I wear my jewels with me and stuff like that. Like
He's wearing $1 million on his body. That's like
like well, I don't take off my chain. I don't take off my bracelet. I don't take off my watch or nothing like that. Like I'm banging, like with my jewels on.
you would have a body if you had if you had $1 million on your body. You would be. I feel like you'd be doing body checks every time you touch somebody.
Well, he has security detail also, right? Like,
Yeah, people watching.
And he's not just at the local bar, like hanging out. Like,
I don't think he's like. I think he's like somewhere like
happening at home,
Beverly Hills, like something high end bar and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong; those Rolex thieves like do target those areas, but I mean like,
He's just a
Yeah.
regular rich person. Like,
And I'm pretty
putting
sure
way
it's
too much thought
insured.
into this.
You know? His
He's not that
jewelry is
famous.
probably insured.
He's not that famous. Like in our circles, yeah, he's super famous, but like world status wise, no one knows who the fuck Richard Hart is.
What do you mean, dude? He's a literal signal. He's signaling. He wore $1 million on his body. You guys, have you guys been in danger before? It's really making me question. Sean, go ahead.
Yes, I have.
Listen, mate. I think although he has a bodyguard, because I saw him closely, I was there. He was just wearing a really thick fucking chain, and his one of his luxurious, what do you call it, watches. He didn't have too much, although he knows that Sweden is the one of the safest countries. Nobody gonna rob you, especially where he went. Where he went is just fucking celebrities. I mean, for the night.
You think he's
I
in
was
Sweden?
there. No, he was.
Well, like
I'm
you know,
talking.
when you live in Beverly Hills, you rock your jewelry and stuff like that. Like
No,
like
I'm talking.
yeah.
I'm talking about his visit in Sweden, Stockholm. Okay, I was there night. I crossed the area, and I didn't go inside the bar where he was, but I saw him. He had just his chain and a watch, and really simple. Maybe I think he had glasses, although it was night. So although he knows that Sweden is one of the safest countries, and his bodyguard was right beside him, and I don't think that he's flashing too much like that. Just maybe in places where he
Like
knows, for example, his garden.
like you know when to wear the jewelry and when not to. Like if I'm in East Oakland, I'm tucking my necklace in, But if I'm in my hood, I'm rocking my shit. And if I'm going to the club, I'm with my boys, so I'm rocking my shit. But if I'm at the club by myself, I might be wary. So I might tuck it in, but leave the watch and the bracelet on. If I'm at a bar, it's probably going to be a high-end bar, so I'm rocking that shit. It's like just different atmospheres. Club, they're a little bit more rowdy. Bars, it's more of a chill kind of like vibe. So, and he's probably at his house with this girl, one or two girls. I'm pretty sure he could take them on. Um, yeah.
And then what's the funny part? So some of the well-known Swedish celebrities. I have to be honest. In Sweden, they are not like running after the celebrities like it is common in US. Okay, I have to be honest. Except I don't know. This is something really strange. If you're an American celebrity and you're somebody which is really known. For example, who's this guy together with Kyle Jenner? What the fuck is her name? The Kardashian. Whoa. Do you know her boyfriend? Her boyfriend? He's a singer or something.
Who?
Kyla Jenner's boyfriend.
Oh, Travis Scott.
Exactly. When he was in Sweden, I swear he was like a simple guy with two of his bodyguards, and he was walking on the street as if he was nobody. But when fucking Drake came, damn mate, they had to hide him, and even this lady with the fucking meat. She had a fucking dress made of meat. What's her name? Lady Gaga. When she came, also it was something different. You could have noticed from long away. It's well-known celebrity, but actually, we were talking about Richard. When Richard entered that area, he had more eyes on him than the most well-known celebrities, Swedish celebrities. I mean, the area where he visited, he went out for a night in a nightclub. That's like one of the safest and well-known places. I was working 2 blocks away from that place long ago. So it's that in that area, it's just celebrities. So he had more eyes on him, but he was not looking too flashy. Like he does on in front of camera.
I missed where did all this conversation come from?
I don't know. Somebody talked about this. If he's flashing, is
Here,
flexing. You call it flashing. You call it, yeah.
maybe that's why he doesn't come to the United States. He doesn't think like me anymore. I went ahead and I pinned a song by Lil Wayne, and I think it best describes what I'm trying to describe here. And it's Mona Lisa featuring Kendrick Lamar. If you're not familiar, please, it's a work of art.
One thing I liked about him, which I have the same fucking problem, he was not afraid of pressing the gas. Oh, I fucking loved it. I mean, I have had the same problem. That's why I have lost my license. But he was not fucking afraid of it while driving. Check, mic check.
I hear you.
Word. What's up, Bullish? I just snuck in the room. I didn't even see you there.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You still on vacation?
Nah, I'm back. Actually, just woke up. I got in like around 6 in the morning. I was basically traveling for like 12 hours.
Well, welcome back to the grind, sir. Welcome back.
Yup, just been trying to catch up with everything that's going on.
PLSD to the moon.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a 750 or something like that.
Yeah, apparently it touched like $8 today. Cray. Although I got a lot of PLSD for free in 3 wallets, when you guys are talking about it, I regret selling it for half of my bags. I honestly don't know what everybody's rush was on to sell it. Like I was super interested to see what things were gonna happen after the minting phase was over. So I at least planned on holding it to the mint
Rush
phase.
on the what?
Say again?
You said what were we worried about rushing into what?
I said I don't know why everybody was rushing to sell it.
Oh,
You know what's the fucked up part? I have not stashed them for a long time because I have 3 wallets and I delete them. I just have the seeds and I delete them and I don't check anything. I don't know why the fuck I opened my wallets a week ago. I just got a phone call on my rug.
Nope.
I heard you try to say something. I think you're rugged right now.
Nope.
Oh, there you are.
Yes. Maybe so.
No, you're good.
So I guess y'all probably heard about the Nomad Bridge being hacked. Drained it completely, right? So we already knew that bridges kind of are risky, and that happens all the time with the Ronin and the wormhole and everything. I think they've all been hacked. I don't know, but I just wanted to say, so Richard's having a bridge, right? And I think it would be best. It's still safe to use bridges, but whenever you use a bridge, it would be best. And this is just my advice, but everyone has their own opinion about what you should and shouldn't do. So when you use a bridge, you get wrapped. You end up with a wrap token after you bridge it, right? And if you hold that wrap token, you're at risk for losing your token if the bridge gets hacked. So if you ever use a bridge, don't hold a wrap token. Just swap it for a native token on that chain to rid yourself of that risk. Just saying, that's probably the best practice because bridges are good and we need them. But to remove yourself from risk, don't hold the wrap token. Even on Pulse Chain.
If you send Pulse to Ethereum, does it automatically switch to Ethereum, or does it become wrapped Pulse on Ethereum?
So I'm not sure, but I think there's going to be that's the part that's confusing. I'm not sure if there's going to be a Pulse token launch on Ethereum, and then when Pulse Chain launches, also a native Pulse on the Pulse Chain.
I think it's my understanding that it's all native on Pulse Chain. Like Pulse and PulseX are just native on Pulse Chain. Was my assumption.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
that's possible, and I'm not sure. So I guess it's a PRC20, so it has to be wrapped to be usable on Ethereum, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do more research on. It's still a little fuzzy on how to get from Pulse Chain to fiat. I'm sure by the time I'm ready, there'll be an off ramp on Pulse Chain. So I guess it probably doesn't really even matter. There'll be a fiat off ramp.
If you're trying to get off, the best thing would be to swap whatever you want. So when you're on the Pulse Chain, like swap your P hex for a wrapped Ethereum, right? So when you go back over the bridge, you have a native coin in your hand and send it out to Coinbase or wherever you use.
Oh yeah, I guess that would work. So they're because people are gonna bridge over, which will make it wrapped, and then I can just swap my whatever P coin for the wrapped Ethereum, and then when I send it back over, it'll just become unwrapped and be like, okay. That makes more sense. All right, thank you. Hopefully, I won't have to do that. Get rid of some of those fees, but it's always good to have options.
Very.
Wow, 190 million stolen. Wow,
Yeah.
a lot of moolah. A lot of moolah. How long ago was this? Oh, August 2nd. That was today. 3 o'clock.
Yesterday.
Joker bought a bag of shib. Apparently, he had to tell Twitter, "I bought some shib."
That's because he shows shib on his YouTube. That's just a clout.
He should have bought it fucking a month ago. That shit was at like it gained to zero. It was like 5 zeros, 6 or 7 or something like that. He missed the dip. Because where it's at now, it's been hovering around there for as long as I've held hay.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know Pookie? That guy that was with
Pookie?
Gunther and yeah. Pookie that was with on Jim Rat yesterday.
Oh no, I didn't watch it.
Who knows him? Anybody knows him? Like, I want to know if that's Joker's brother.
Oh. Pookie. Isn't Pookie a crackhead?
I'm not sure, but you can ask him.
There's some movie, I forget what it's called, but there's like a crackhead and his name's Pookie. Hey Pookie. I think is what do you call it? YouTube handle is spooky, something like that. Like with a dash in the middle, something like that.
Yeah, Pookie too. Pookie's too.
It's the two guys. It's not two different guys.
Well, the one I'm talking about was on Jim Rat yesterday.
Exactly, that one. It's spooky or something like that.
Yeah, Pookie.
Spooky or Pookie?
No, with a P.
Pookie. Like smoking the Pookie.
Two's Pookie. Yeah, TOOS_Pookie. Oh. Mm. Do you crumple up or fold your toilet paper when you wipe your ass? Gold Key would like to know.
You could use the duvet.
Asking for a friend.
They have those seats like those Japanese toilets, but it's just the lid. It does the same thing, but like a fraction of the price.
Oh, but that's not a choice. Gold Key has a poll, and that's his choice. Do you crumple up or do you fold your toilet paper? Just wondering.
Mm, both at the end or at the beginning.
I guess I'll fold mine.
I
I'll like
Yeah, I fold. Why? What does that have to
pull
do
it
with
off.
anything?
Fold.
Okay.
And then you use a baby wipe.
Yeah, you have baby wipes.
Yeah, I use baby wipes too. Got to keep that shit clean and fresh.
Oh wait, I don't poop.
You use a colostomy bag or what?
Sure.
Or you like a bear that like doesn't need to poop for like 6 months out of the year?
That would suck.
Like, yeah,
But when you don't eat, you don't poo.
that's true.
So I walked in the perfect time y'all are talking about poop. It's like one of my favorite subjects. Anyway, just kidding. Or am I?
Who knows? Hi, Susie.
Hey, Sean.
How are you?
I'm feeling better. About to get ready to take a hot bath and get in bed.
What do you mean feeling better? Were you sick or something?
Oh, yeah, I have a little something, but I'm working through it.
Okay. Get well soon.
Huh?
I said get well soon if you're still sick.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Did anybody sell their post Doge today?
I didn't. I have diamond hands.
Yeah, I sold mine. I got it back already.
Congratulations.
Earned a few thousand hex. So when I sold it at about 775, but I didn't. I traded it for Hex, right? And then it dropped, and I traded again for less Hex, so I kept the excess Hex. That makes sense.
I bought Luna.
Eco girl.
I bought Luna too.
Right.
Wrecked.
But by the way, regarding yesterday's chat with Funding Jim, I have to admit he knows how to speak. He is so nice. I mean, he's talking so politically, and he doesn't want to offend both sides. And then he attracted really like influencer ladies with 36,000 followers. So I went through now his followers, so I noticed all those ladies, and he was right. What he was talking about. He's a really well spoken guy, and he formulates his words so fine that it was like unbelievable. The discussion was about if you, I think, Susie, you were here, yeah? The discussion was about the
And I
flight.
saw that
Yeah.
you were bro crushing on him for sure.
No, no, I'm just, I have to be honest, uh, I don't give a shit about somebody's, money or, if he's poor or something. I respect everyone. I treat everyone exact similarly, but I have like some kind of extra respect for people, well-educated people. If if they talk logical stuff, I mean, if they are well-spoken people, I like to listen to them. But yesterday was like, the first time I focused on his words and the way he was speaking, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, so have you not you have not been in one of my spaces where he's in and these talks and stuff? Like he'll come in usually when I have RG3 in there. And he has pretty good conversation. He does have a lot of knowledge for sure.
The problem with your spaces is that it is really late for me. Right now it is 2:15 a.m. and I'm already suffering from insomnia, or what do you call it, sleeplessness. So
Wait, what did you just say? You have pneumonia?
insomnia. I don't sleep.
Insomnia?
Insomnia, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't sleep during the night. I'm a night owl. I usually sleep during the day, but now for the past 2 months, I've been working in two different places and I have extra shifts because my boss asked me if I want to go on vacation. I said no. Then he asked me if I want to work extra because other stuff are going on vacation. I have a fucking problem when somebody is really nice to me. In other cases, I have a little bit difficulty to say no, especially if it's something possible to do for me. So I didn't say no. So I have double shift sometimes in one place, and then I'm working in another place as well. So yeah, I'm really whenever I have the chance to sleep, I sleep. But normally I was sleeping during the day, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm normally sleeping until 12, so or maybe 11. But for the past 1.5 months, 2 months, I've been sleeping like an average 3 hours. So usually I miss those spaces when it happens really late for me. So I have been maybe at the end when like after an hour everyone was leaving and something like that, but not quite.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my. Sorry.
So that's why CZ I have missed those spaces.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. It sucks because there's some really good ones that go on in the morning. When I start some of those spaces, there's some good folks that come in and they bring the knowledge, lots of alpha. You would love it.
Yeah, I will try my best. By the way, anyone knows about reishi mushrooms? I got a tip from a friend who said that if you find reishi mushroom extracts or reishi mushroom, it's gonna help you sleep. Have anyone tried it?
Yeah, that's what that's not that's a psychedelic mushroom still that you microdose maybe.
What happens?
It's psychedelic mushrooms just like any other mushroom. You just have
Does
to
it help?
microdose. Yeah, it helps me sleep. Yes,
Is it
but
legal?
it doesn't make me. It all depends on your atmosphere, right? You have to be calm and by yourself. Like you can't be at a party, or it doesn't make you sleepy unless you're relaxing. That makes sense.
I will see if I can find it tomorrow
As long
because
as you're in a quiet place and you're trying to relax, it'll help you sleep.
I'm always in a quiet place, to be honest, when I'm at home because I don't watch TV, I don't listen to music, I read or I watch, news. Fuck that thing that sometimes it's good that you can speak different languages, but if you have interest in knowing what's happening all around you and you speak different languages, it can take hours to just fucking watch 40 minutes of news from every country's the languages I speak. So time flies really fast. So for the past like maybe 4 months, I'm not doing that much, but instead I'm being involved in spaces. So I'm not blaming the spaces, but that's not the reason that I'm not sleeping. I'm normally not sleeping at night. So I wanted to try it and see if it works, if I can find it.
Well, don't listen to the space while trying to go to sleep.
If I take sleeping pills or something like that, I don't listen. My place is the quietest place. You can never hear a sound, a music, nothing. Although sometimes before I was working online, nobody could listen anything from my place. Even my neighbors were thinking that I was away because before I was living like in different cities and everyone was like knew that I'm not at home. But even now, sometimes my neighbors ask if would they see me if I was away, but they don't know that I'm really coming home and leaving home. So it's a really quiet place, but I still can't sleep. I can't totally. Once me and a friend who was suffering the same problem, we tried this military trick to sleep in 2 minutes. I swear it didn't work on me, and that guy went to sleep. I was fucking shocked. So even I've tried all those tricks, doesn't work on me.
Yo, CZ.
Yo,
Yo, how you doing?
good. How you doing?
Academiated their
Chilling.
beef with a soft. It's
Why
a
is it so
hard
quiet
shell,
up in here?
and there's a soft taco with
Right?
beans on the
Very
outside of it,
quiet. It's a lot of people in the room too, and it's so quiet.
just like the
It's like
last
meditation
pictures.
hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the tub, so I'll meditate. It's fine.
Yo, Pulse Dogecoin hit $7.50, eh?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Did you claim?
Talking about that.
Yep.
Did you sell?
Part
Nope.
of it. I bet she sold part of it. Well, I mean, really, people don't need to sell.
Dope. So what else is
Famous
new,
earlier was
your neck
talking
of the
about
woods?
what would be the cheapest
I had
way to get
visitors this
a hold of
weekend,
Dogecoins.
which I had Hexy B here and
So,
Dr. Giggles.
to acquire that lowest
and,
staking amount
and we were just hanging out
to
and having
receive
fun.
those
And I
would
think I
be
caught a bug, but I'm working
about
through it.
a
Okay,
price
no worries.
marker.
Vitamin
You know, the
D,
equivalent
zinc,
of what you were gifted
B12 that
compared
is,
to
Oh
what you
yeah,
had to
no, I'm
stake
very
would be a
big
price
on all
marker
that stuff.
to
and lots of vitamin C.
break
Yep.
even,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then
Yep.
something would happen.
And
So
I
he was
am
thinking the magic number would be
gonna have some good
$20.
hot tea tonight.
I thought it would be
Go
about
to bed
$20.
early. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days, just trying to recoup. So I don't think it's anything big. I think it could be like allergies or something, to be honest with you, because in Texas it's been really hot and we've had this
We've been
dust
sprayed.
that's come through, and I think it's affecting
They
a
have
lot of
made
people.
sure that they've controlled our weather.
Dust, eh? Interesting.
CZ, you better be taking your zinc. You better be
With the
making
dust
sure
what?
that
That's what I
you
get for
take
making
all
out with
the
Hexy B this weekend. She gave
all
me
the
the crud.
supplements that aid zinc
Nasty.
working, because all of our lymph nodes need to be cleared.
All right.
Everything.
So
Let's
that's
do
news out of
this.
Texas. But we hope you recover
Just
quick.
kidding. I don't want to get that started. Just kidding.
Yeah, we hope that you recover quick.
What?
I said we hope that you do recover quickly.
Oh, thank you. I will. I will. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So what have you been up to?
Just stuff. Dealing with clients, taking care of work,
One beer in and
producing
two
stuff,
tacos in. I've got one taco
waiting
left.
on
I'm out
Pulse
of beer.
Chain,
I'm gonna
listening
go
to
to the
Pulse
store to get some more
Dogecoin,
beer because this needs to be done right.
and yeah,
you
that's
haven't-
pretty much what I was been doing.
If you haven't checked it out, Hex Foodies live stream earlier today was freaking awesome. Hex Foodies
claimed
on
mine.
YouTube.
I haven't.
Sell it?
And then also my
I
last
never
Hex
sold.
Futures, which was last night, was a really good
Yeah,
one with
it
Trap
sits at
Gravity.
$7. I mean, there's scarcity in that, right?
Check
and
them
if
out.
somebody
I'll see you on a bit.
likes what they see and there's a bigger crowd, there's just so many of them, right? 6 million or something. And all you need is just Doge Army show interest, and the price is going to go through the roof.
I just like
The what?
I said I just love the puppies.
Yeah, I see it more like a free coin, right? So it's like a free coin, so therefore it's free. Might as well just give it what it needs, and that's holding versus selling. Just hold and see what happens.
Speaking of that, Hexy, you said you bought some Hex. I haven't even checked Hex. I have not looked at anything at all because I don't really care right now. But so you said you bought some Hex. What did you buy that?
No, I just traded my Pulse. I was saying I was doing ratio trading. I traded my Pulse Doge for Hex at the top, and then I bought, and then when it dropped, I used the same Hex to buy it back, but it didn't take as many, right? So I made a couple thousand Hex, but and I still come out with the same amount of Pulse Doge, 100.
Oh, that's good. Okay, okay. I see what you did. Does anybody know what Hex is at right now?
Like 4.5 or 4.4.
So it's not really
It's around 4, yeah.
sitting there.
So to me, it doesn't really matter what it is because if your ratio, it just depends on what it's worth compared to something else, right?
Right.
I'll trade Hex with Ethereum also back and forth just to get more Hex. That's my goal is to get more Hex without putting any extra money in since I don't have any extra money. So I just do it. I just play around that way.
Aren't the gas fees hurting you?
No,
No? Okay. So you do like buy orders and sell orders?
market buys. Yeah, limit orders. Shit don't work on matcha when you have small orders. I mean, they're not tiny orders, but they're not, like
Yeah. I
either.
mean, you could also use bots, right? They buy it for you as well. So at certain prices, you tell the bot, you sell. But it
I
requires a lot of work, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with bots, but I don't use them. Just there's risk involved with them. That's a third party type thing that you have to rely on.
For sure. But yeah.
I put alarms. It's like I put alarms on the chart, so I don't have to watch the chart. It's just I'll hear the alarm go off when it hits a certain point, and I'll just come and hit the button myself, right?
Yeah, I just want to like get the transaction done right at that certain point where you would like it to be, and when it hits it, just take action.
Yeah.
So did Pelosi end up in Taiwan or no?
I don't know, but if they're gonna send her over there, she's not coming back. She's either gonna get killed over there. No, but I think she might be trying to run away. She might like fake her death and like never come back, just trying to get away from the bullshit.
I
From
think
the
she's gonna be
SEC and everything else. Huh? That's just my theory.
She really visited Taiwan, and then the Chinese military has tightened their, what do you call it, military stuff around Taiwan. So they are just trying to provoke China, but China is not stupid. Trust me, China will not get involved in war, especially at this time, and it's not a good time for even US to get involved.
They're trying to take over Taiwan, I thought.
Who?
China.
China will do it. It was a
Yeah,
part of
no.
China before. So why US is getting involved?
Because we're messy like that.
Yeah.
Or Pelosi's just trying to disappear.
She's trying to secure her load. She invested how many millions in that ADM processor?
She was in trouble with the SEC.
Guys, it's really not her, it's her clone. You do know that they're cloning these fuckers, right? Look at Biden. How many Bidens do you think there are?
I think Biden is. Wasn't there a rumor he's dead?
They're cloning these people, so they're gonna clone Nancy, send her to Taiwan, say she got killed so she could escape or whatever.
Thank you. That's what. Yes, that was not. Yeah.
Interesting.
Seriously, and then you got 4 Joe Bidens, the real ones in the basement. Look, you got Blinky Biden, you got Sleepy Biden, and you got
Sleepy
freaking
Joe.
Wide Eye, like you just got Botox Biden. There's a few of them. Like, just check it out. Pay attention, people. I promise.
Crack Joe with the wide eyes open, dude. Small little pupils.
Yeah, but with Nancy, yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I was saying. It's a trip that they put out in the media just as a plan for her to disappear. However they carry it out, I don't know, but you won't see her again.
Is she flying out on her best broom?
So she went to Singapore.
What is she doing? She's not in international politics, is she?
I don't know what the fuck she is anymore.
She's
No, she's not.
That's a very confused American right there.
She's
Fuck.
a puppet of the puppets. And then at the same time, the media is not showing properly. People have came out on the streets protesting and even swearing to America, saying we don't want them. And the media is not showing. There was some people I follow on my other account. They have posted the mobile, what do you call it, clips from the protest on the streets, but I couldn't find it in anywhere else. So I don't know what's really happening. And people were protesting, swearing. Lots of people, more people than than the news media is showing. Welcoming, or what do you call it, receiving Pelosi on the airport or outside the airport. A lot more people. They were all holding banners, swearing. You could see they were speaking in English, but the translation was at the bottom. But there were some signs that you could see, "We don't want America here." So I really don't know which one is,
Well, China doesn't
right.
want her there, but I'm told the media tells me that all of the Taiwan social media is excited for her visit. But that's just what they tell me. Now, as for she had to land in China or Beijing or something, so she probably did get a nasty greetings at the airport. It was probably not pleasant at the airport. So to your answer though, Parkway, it says she's a U.S. emissary with the U.S. Congress, whatever that means.
Yeah, all I got to say on that is bye, girl, bye.
Supposed to meet somebody in Singapore today. And she arrived in Taiwan 2 hours ago, maybe, or the article was written 2 hours. She made it there. I would not go there. She's just asking for a death sentence.
She's not there. It's not her.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
It's just another distraction for what's coming next. Trust me.
I think it's to show she probably didn't go there. You're right, but the whole thing is to show Americans that we're not.
Did we get rugged? Did we get rugged?
I'm hearing you, but I don't hear Hexy.
Did we get rugged? Hello.
Indeed.
Okay. Because I know when we talk about stuff like this, they'll rug the room.
Yeah, I was right. Hixie was right.
So, are we going to see a drop in any currency because of the conflict?
I think the stock market will crash before October, and it's gonna be triggered by real estate.
Mark the date, August 27th.
August 27th. What's happening on the 27th?
I don't know, man. There's a code 1011001, I think.
Somebody's watching some Futurama.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't know, man. So anyway, some apparently is gonna go down on the 27th of August. So let's see what's gonna happen there.
What's gonna happen, bro? What are the details? What's the
I don't know, man. There's different speculations. Some say the extraterrestrials will reveal themselves.
Oh my
Others say,
fucking God.
yeah.
Yeah,
So some
that's
say
bullshit.
there's a higher awakening amongst people where some get to a whole different level.
You know what that's called, bro? That's called bullshit. Motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, man. You can call it any which
Guys in
way
the
you like.
house. What's up? Pulsar guys, I
CZ,
love
what's up,
you.
CZ? What's going on with you, CZ? How's your day today?
We were talking about your ex-wife, Nancy Pelosi, and how she is in Taiwan, but is it really her? Probably not, because she was cloned. And then there's 4 Joe Bidens. One is blinky, one is sleepy, one's crackhead, and one's just in the basement sleeping. So yeah, but apparently Nancy is in Taiwan. Do you think it's the real Nancy or the clone Nancy?
That's a tough one. I mean, I doubt they'd send the real Nancy overseas. That would be my. I mean, if you're gonna risk it, might as well send a clone Nancy. Keep the real Nancy, protected. Since they probably have that luxury.
Yep. They're doing that cloning. That's what the wonderful Bill Gates has been working on behind the scenes. So I can guarantee you they all have their clones.
Yeah, I mean, but clones don't. I don't know much about cloning, but everything I've seen, like from movies and stuff, clones don't have like the same genetic like integrity. So I don't think they live as long.
There's actually there's lookalikes for celebrities that are, not clones, but just lookalikes. And they're like conditioned and taught mannerisms, like almost like
What
a
about
full-time
AI?
job to practice.
What about an AI?
That's possible too, but that's
we
hard
get
to
Trav on this
pull off.
conversation. He'll go all day long on this one.
I don't know if they're that far along with AI. I mean, yeah, they have like Sophia, but Sophia is still, acts like she has like arthritis. You're not gonna have like a full-fledged human android, like not Terminator quality. Like, no, not even close.
It's not hard to get a lookalike though.
Yeah. Maybe the actual computing technology is close to a human, but they can't actually have like. There's no way you'd be able to tell the difference in this day and age, 100%. But I don't think China has the economic stability right now to invade Taiwan.
August 27th.
Nah, bro, they're not gonna do shit. The 27th of August is gonna come and go. Nobody's gonna do a fucking thing.
Mark my words.
What's that day for? What's happening?
I don't know. It's just a date. that I think should be an interesting date. If nothing happens, then just disregard it. But if something happens, remember.
Yeah. Do you know what August 27th is?
Is it the Shemitah or is that September?
No, it's fist fucking month day.
Fist month?
It's a Saturday.
Fist fucking day.
It's a Saturday. Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday's irrelevant when you're fucking retired. I mean, I'm not retired yet, but I kind of work at home now, so the days kind of like blend with each other.
Dude, I work every
Like-
fucking day, bro. Once you're self-employed, there is no fucking day off, really. Unless you close down business for a week.
I know, that's why you're like Saturday. What the fuck is this Saturday you speak of?
It's a song. It's an old school song, bro. It's a house song. Saturday. Remember that song? It's Friday day. Right? And there's another song that came after it with Saturday.
Dude, I'd rather do shit on Monday when everybody else is like, oh, I gotta be at work on Tuesday. That's when you gotta fucking do shit. Stay away from all the
work on Tuesday. Yeah, man. For me, again, it's every day. It's
Bro,
focus.
why do you think they made the song Club going up on a Tuesday? So that you could like, you know, the place isn't packed. You could actually enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I stopped clubbing a long time ago, bro. Yeah, Tuesday there was always something happening. Thursdays, even Wednesdays, Fridays, obviously, Saturdays. Saturday till Monday was usually after hours. I never knew what the fuck I am till Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old times.
I try to like go against the flow. So like whatever the schedule is for the normal person, I try to like do the opposite. And I usually do things that are like prohibited. So it's like if there's a beach, like, oh, this beach is closed at night, boom, I'm going to that beach because
At night.
you have the place to yourself. When I see, like, I gravitate towards like the prohibited sign or like the don't do this because I'm like perfect. That's
Yeah.
the thing everybody else is going to avoid. So I can, you know, because like, you ever been somewhere where it's crowded and it just fucking ruins the experience?
It all depends how you're going out, right? Like if you're going out to be seen and to be seen by others that also want to be seen, then that's what you get, right? Like, but if you go to an area where people look for privacy or some, right, like it's obviously different.
Yeah, like in certain instances, sure. But I think for the most part, unless you're like a pure like extrovert that needs human interaction like 24 hours a day, you know, we can all agree that we need our space. So
Yeah. Oh, price low too high. I'm just looking again at fucking aircrafts, bro. I'm just checking the market every day almost.
bro, let fucking Pulse Chain launch first. Let's do a 14,000X.
Bro, I got
then
an
we'll
awesome
talk
aircraft for
airlines.
51,000. It's like from the 70s, bro.
Oh my god.
You need a
Bro.
vacation. I need to go somewhere. Oh my god. I'm going stir crazy.
French Polynesia. How many times I gotta tell you guys?
Well, I will eventually, but not yet. I don't have the money to go that far. I need like a U.S. destination.
You need 500 grand to buy a catamaran and fucking set sail. The rest of it
Oh,
will take.
bro, there's another one. Dope.
You can see me sailing. Gee, I'd be lost at sea.
I got GPS now. Like you're good. Like the boat does everything for you.
If I got a motor, I might be okay.
Hey, I have something to say. So random. Can I be random right now? Please,
Yeah, go
please.
for it.
Don't ever fucking go spray tan when you've had 2 bottles of champagne.
Why in the
What
world would you spray tan?
What happens
You
when you've
guys
had
have
2
the
bottles
sun?
of champagne?
You get fucking orange as fuck in the spray tan bit. I'm fucking Oompa Loompa right now. I'm so over it. I've been scrubbing for days.
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, that is fucked up. And we went and spray tan like at fucking 8:30 at night after a long day of shopping and drinking champagne. This was me and Hexy B, by the way. And I turned fucking orange.
Oh wow.
Were you both drinking champagne?
Fuck yeah, we were. We were pounding that shit.
So is
You could do
Hexy
some good shopping when you're drinking.
so is Hexy B and Oompa Loompa as well?
She
Just
was
you.
until the next morning, but her spray tan turned out better than mine.
I gotcha.
But anyway, I just wanted to be random and say, don't ever fucking drink 2 bottles of champagne and spray tan at 8:30 p.m. at night.
Next time you should try it with wine. See if it has a different effect. See if you look like the blue people from Avatar.
Oh,
People,
but
bro.
orange.
Yeah.
The blue people.
Yeah, I got my Trump on.
You Trump nice.
Oh, and the other thing I'm going to say, if you guys are going to Vegas and you haven't got your Power City ticket, let me know. And I'm also going to be giving giveaways. So let me know. Power City, Vegas. $48.
What's that price again?
$48. And
That's
with
what they
that
need to pay
price
you?
you have with that price you have 3 opening acts. You have Freddie Quotes, you have Corey the Investor, you
What is
have
for
Faith Crypto.
PulseCon?
But it's not PulseCon, it's well yeah, it's during PulseCon, but it's at Power City's party. And then we have Crystal Method, DJ Lethal, and all that. And we're gonna be doing some other stuff. So 48 bucks.
What's your cut?
None. None of my cut. I am not making money. I'm not that person. It goes straight to Power City, I promise.
But you're giving them away, right?
Well, I'm selling and then I'm giving a giveaway twice a week, yes.
Okay, so stick to the giveaway if you don't want to pay for them. It's simple.
You cracked me up.
No, I'm just saying, just giving directions for the people that don't want to, like, and they feel lucky and do that, right? And for the people that are like, no, I definitely need to be there, then you just go the other route.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. It's a gamble. Anyway, I just want to see you motherfuckers and go party with me in Vegas. That's all.
I came to realize drinking doesn't go with me no more.
We'll fucking party next time. I'm a Rex pleb until whole shit launches. Well, I'm not a Rex pleb. I just can't spend my money.
No, I know. I know what you're doing. It's all good.
Something I love more than a good fucking party, but it
I
takes
want a fucking airplane, bro. That's what the fuck I want. I'm pushing to go.
Well, it's no fun if you're the pilot. I mean, well, you can switch to autopilot, but you're gonna have to bust out a quick one if you do that shit.
For what?
What do you think, bro?
What's the what? Oh. What?
If you said party on an airplane, right? And I said that's no fun. I said that's no fun if you're the pilot. And then I was like, well, you could turn on the autopilot. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's going to be probably your last flight, though. Yeah,
I
because
mean,
you're not going to be able to land that shit, bro.
oh well, yeah. I mean, you don't have to drink alcohol, but
No, here's the thing. First of all, you're in altitude. If anything goes sideways, everyone's going to be suffering from, what is it, hyperventilation, right? And,
depending on the altitude, I mean,
you're in a jet, you're partying. So it's not going to, like, fly like 200 meters above ground.
bro, I'm talking about switching onto autopilot, busting out a quick one with some random slut, and then going back to operating the airplane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You can do that after landing. Passengers are important.
After landing is no, bro. After landing is no fun, bro, because that's bragging rights. You'd be like,
Because then what you do is you go on a first class flight, like a cheaper flight, right? And they usually use their facilities.
listen, bro. Everybody wants to fuck on an airplane, but it's no, like it's nothing to brag about unless you're the pilot. You can say, okay, yeah, but were you the fucking pilot? And then people are like, how did you do that shit? I'm like, well, because I'm a goddamn magician. That's how.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If that works.
I mean,
But
depending
yeah,
on
look at the aircraft, man. There is a dope ass 19, I don't know, whatever year that was.
it's not gonna work if you're flying out west or if you're flying like in turbulence. But if you're in the South Pacific and like it's a pretty nice day out, like there's no wind, you probably have like an hour where you can leave on the autopilot and like, go to town.
Or you just tell the co-pilot to take control, right?
Yeah, I mean you could do that. It's always an option. Looks like my pizza got here. It's about fucking time.
He is on a salami.
Fuck.
Uh,
I haven't eaten pizza for long. Damn.
Be right
Enjoy.
there.
What did you get? Salami? Pepperoni? Tuna?
Italian sausage.
Hawaiian?
All right, I'm back.
What did you get?
I got pepperoni and mushrooms.
Fuck, I was so close.
I mean,
didn't
I guess
think you were gonna
maybe
go
they call them
straight to
sausage in
mushrooms.
Canada. I mean, maybe that's just the Canadian name for pepperoni is sausage.
No, we don't do sausage. I mean, we got all types, bro.
I don't know, bro. You guys do refer to ham as bacon, so
No,
knows
so
what-
there's two
who knows
types.
what
Bro.
you're-
There's ham and there's bacon. So there's two different types of. That's two different types of meats.
bro. I know what Canadian bacon looks like, bro. That shit is motherfucking ham, and you can't tell me any different.
Nah, bro, ham is different than bacon.
All right, well,
At least when
maybe-
I go to my pizzeria, on their menu, it says ham and bacon. I'm like, I don't want no ham. Just put the bacon.
Wait, you do know bacon's pork, right?
Yeah. What's the problem with that?
Oh, I thought you couldn't have it. That's why.
No, of course I can have it. I drink
Oh,
a
okay.
fucking yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
you
a
just don't like
Habibi
ham?
Habibi. I'm just Habibi.
he's a
Listen.
I'm just playing, bro.
Parkway.
What's up?
Parkway. If you like bacon and pizza, if you know the pizza baker or the owners, ask them to steak it or saute it properly, then put it on pizza and try it that time.
To show the what?
To saute the bacon in advance.
No, man,
Till
it's
it-
French fries. They got
They have already like
So
properly fried it.
everything is prepped. Yeah, it's literally they don't do anything. It's everything comes from one source, right? Everything, and all they do is just like they go as per order. So they've got a little university where these people, when they buy the franchise, they need to go there. They need to learn everything on how to operate the store, what is asked, how they're supposed to make the pizzas, and yeah, that's pretty much how a franchise runs, right? And but they're like not super big, this franchise, but yeah, I got to meet the franchise creator. I know two store owners. You know, I did a few works for them, and they got really like the best pizza, man. It's like gluten-free dough. They got even charcoal dough, like
Yeah,
charcoal activated dough.
yeah, yeah. And are they baking Italian or American pizza? You know, like thick
They're
dough.
they're they're I would say like for someone that ate Italian pizza in Europe, I can say that it is 50-50. Like the taste again is very close to Italian pizza. The dough, like the thin crust, is good. Is near Italian pizza. But again, the dough itself, the way it forms and shapes, is not like Italian pizza where it's not perfectly round. These come out fucking perfectly round.
Yeah, then it's made. Then it's made in forms,
And what?
baking forms, pizza
No, no,
forms. What do you
no,
call
no,
it?
no, no, no. So what they do is they grab the dough, they open it up with their fists, and then they
Pizza
put it
form.
on the fucking tray, and then they just size it up to the tray, and then they start putting on the sauce and everything, and that's it.
Boring.
Did you say a pizza form,
Yeah,
Sean?
the form of the pizza. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I mean, what do you call it? That round, you know, like non-stick pan used for baking pizza.
Oh, pizza pan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
So I
doesn't
mean
go in a
like a
pizza
form,
pan.
like a chicken form. A form. Moo cow
No,
form.
no. You know the thing is, when you have been involved in restaurants, this kind of food, even if it tastes good, it's like what do you call it? It's like disrespect to food, to the way it's cooked, and it has to be authentic for me. So when it comes to pizza, I have worked in an Italian restaurant. If you remember the story of that cook who was teasing me, do you remember Cizi?
Mm-mm.
Yes, I
No?
remember. And before you go
Yeah.
on, I just want to say hello to a couple ladies that popped in. So, hello, Hex Girl Ecuador and Susie Q. Hello, guys. Okay, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, so I worked in Italian restaurant, and due to my passion, the cooks were like, they wanted to keep me under their wings because they saw how passionate I was, how creative I was. So for me, pizza must be Italian. Although the pizzas that are sold in Sweden are like a mixture of like Swedish style with Italian, but mostly the American style pizza is not too popular.
This guy prefers quality over quantity when it comes to his pizza, which I agree with. But one thing I will
Well,
say. Oh, go ahead. Go
it
ahead.
depends. It depends. It depends. I have to be honest. I have to really be honest. I eat pizza in one American pizzeria. I mean, they were making American pizza, and they had buttered that pizza pan with real butter, and the dough had become so fucking crunchy. What do you call it? It's crispy, or what do you call it? Crusty. I really love the taste of it because I love butter. That I have to admit, that kind of flavor you cannot get in Italian pizza. But when it comes to real pizza, the one that I really like, it must be a wood oven. It must be. It is a must because I love that, coal, what do you call it? The wood flavor in pizza. and then at the same time the hydration in dough must be at least 65%. It's a bit difficult for you guys to understand, but it must be made with more water, so it becomes more soft and really difficult for the baker, but the flavor is it's unbelievable. And if the baker is more experienced, loves to cook, and he use like what do you call it, a sourdough, yeah, sourdough, that just brings another, it just takes the pizza to another dimension. So I eat everything, but when it comes to pizza, I prefer real Italian.
Have you ever tried pizza in New York?
I've never been in New York. I've been in many countries in Asia and Europe, but not in US or Africa or South America.
Okay, so if the major cities in New York ever regain their sanity, you should try a pizza place called the NYPD, which stands for the New York Pizza Department. I had their pizza once. It was really good, really good. I don't know if they're the best, but they claim to be the best, and it is very, very good pizza.
I don't say, I don't say that, well, if it's not made in Italian way, it's not pizza. Pizza, if you do the basics, the dough, the tomato sauce, especially if it's homemade, not a fucking canned tomato sauce, and good quality tomato and a good cheese, even if it's a mixture of mozzarella, not the buffalo mozzarella with normal pizza cheese, I'm still okay with it. I'm not a kinky guy, but when it comes to pizza, Italian is another thing. I would rather stay hungry but eat an Italian pizza than eating an American pizza and become full.
There's a difference. I mean, most so if you're gonna eat American pizza, you have to stay away from Pizza Hut. You have to stay away from Papa John's. You have to go to a local place that's doing it New York style, and that's really good pizza.
I think the one that I tried, they were making New York style, although it was in Europe. So
Ninja Turtles, bro. Ninja Turtles made American pizza famous.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Ninja Turtles literally took over Europe with American pizza.
Are you serious? There was no pizza before Ninja Turtles in Europe?
No, American pizza.
No,
American pizza.
style pizza, like big slices. Like Europe is very delicate with the amount they eat, or it's not like in North America. It's like Costco style. It's like the more you get, the better, right? Over there, it's more like no. It's just like the flavor, the atmosphere. It's it's like they buy so much more than just the product.
Exactly. Once I visited a place in a street in Stockholm, which has lots of fast food restaurants, and the one which looked the dirtiest from the outside, not renovated, not renewed the paint or stuff like that, had the most customers. So I had to go there. When I visited, you are not getting a pizza to become full, but the flavor, the smell of the dough when it was baking were making people hungry while they were waiting for the pizza. The amount of cheese the amount of cheese that they were putting on the pizza, I swear, I was like, these guys are fucking people with that prices and this amount. But when you taste the pizza and notice the quality of the cheese, it was unbelievable. So what I mean, that there were places who were really beautiful, what do you call it? Designed, and the signs outside, the tables are even outside, and they didn't even have the half of those customers. So people prefer more, like here in Europe, especially in Sweden, quality, than the quantity.
I was gonna say that's probably true for the majority of Europe. You guys are known for really good restaurant food.
Yes.
High standard.
They're not like America that runs on fast food. Europe prides themselves on good eating.
Yeah, it's just high
I'm
standards, I
not saying
think, more.
I'm not saying that the fast food is not popular. Fast food is really popular, but but not the way it is in US, for example. For example, McDonald's and Burger King, they have no chance against the local burger shops. Not a chance. When I'm saying local, I mean every city in most of the European countries, they have their own, not a chain, a small chain, you can say. They are selling more burgers than Burger King and McDonald's. But the only thing that is like has attracted more people from the past years is what is this KFC in really populated European countries, based on what I have noticed. You know, I mean, I could cross McDonald's, Burger King, then suddenly you don't need to look at the sign. You just see the rush, and you directly understand it's fucking KFC because you see their bread signs. And so KFC has more popularity, as I've noticed, than Pizza Hut and McDonald's and Burger King, especially in Sweden. But I would love to eat those fried chicken that they are showing on American TV. I mean, the small, you know, private ones. I love fried chicken, especially if it's crispy, well marinated, spiced properly. Because you know, when I taste the food that I haven't tasted, I can like think about making the same thing. But yeah, so hopefully one day I will visit US, and the first thing I do a month I will just live on fast food, but local fast food, like yeah, private ones.
It's gonna make you sick. Have they don't have fried chicken in Sweden?
We have, but we know we don't have a chain,
Okay,
and they're
okay.
not so good.
Stay
And they're
away
not so
from
good.
that, Sean. You're better than that. It's better for you to eat, you know, other things that you
No,
don't like to eat versus the chicken, if you
listen,
know what I mean.
yeah, it is not. It's not. It's not. You're nasty. You know the thing. The thing when it comes to food, I'm not a fast food guy, but I love to taste it in order to, you know, then I, you know, if it this the marination, the spice that they have used, if it really, you know, surprised me in a positive way, I want to recreate something like that. I just wanted to add more recipes in my brain because I love cooking. That's the only reason. That's the only reason that I want to eat fast food. Otherwise, I'm not a fast food guy. I prefer mostly restaurant, well cooked, homemade stuff.
That's good, Sean. That's how you stay healthy. You ever seen like those really fat, stupid zombie Americans? That's because they eat pretty much nothing except fast food. So you don't want to eat too much of that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, you can see those people at Walmart on a
yeah.
daily.
I don't judge people based on those kind of things. I mean, they're destroying their own health, but when it comes to food, dude, I'm eating 5 times. So you should know that I'm also eating a lot, but I don't eat. Just right now, when you said pizza, I was like, fuck, it was a long time ago I eat pizza. Although, like 5 minutes away from my apartment, there's a pizzeria. So I don't eat mostly. If I eat burger, because I have tasted burger in different places, even American style, I prefer making my own pizza, and I like smashed pizza burgers. So whenever it's a friends gathering somewhere, a friend's place, because not in my place. I don't even have a kitchen. So I make smash burger with really high quality meat. And if I have the time the whole day, I can even bake the buns. So I'm a fucking foodie. I love to cook.
The new Cadillac Lyric seems to be interesting, eh? Anybody looked into it yet?
Say again. Look into what?
The Cadillac Lyric.
Have to look it up. Yeah, looks nice.
Jay Leno took it for a test drive. He was highly impressed. He's like, I never thought that an electric vehicle could be luxurious. So apparently it's like it has a wide stance that some I really like. And the second part is it's electric. And third is it's Cadillac.
Yeah, if it was an electric, I'd be very interested, maybe. And they're
Well,
just
what's wrong
taking
with electric?
they're taking pre-orders right now for
Yeah, you can get on
2024.
the list.
It's
Yeah.
2024. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like playing that game.
Yeah,
So
I
all
can't
car
drive
manufacturers
electric.
have
They
like,
freak me out.
sorry?
I said I don't want to drink. Sorry, I don't want to drive electric because they freak me out.
Which part about them freaks you out?
Because it's controlled. So, for instance, like I know, like the green energy way of people's thinking, which not all green energy is bad, but a lot of it's all about control. So just think about it. People think you're changing to be a better society by going green by driving an electric car, but what it really is about is a different agenda. It means more control. So if people decide to go ahead and control the electric grid or any of that stuff, your ass ain't going nowhere, and they have control of that, and that's the
Well, they
truth.
well, you don't need electric cars for that. It's easy. Let's say
Yeah,
the
if
world
I had a
goes
regular
crypto.
car and I had gas, I can go where the fuck I want to go.
Yeah, but let's imagine like the world goes crypto and the powers that hold the power of electricity,
Yeah,
they
it's just
decide to
as,
cut it, right?
it's just as easy to control gasoline
Yeah.
distribution, though.
No, you're right, unless you live in Texas.
Well, I do live in Louisiana. Yeah, we got some
Well,
big solar
you're pretty
refineries
close
here.
by. We got our
Yeah,
own grid.
we'll suck it from y'all and refine it here.
There you go. Hex
And
Bulla
then
lives
there
in
was the Middle
Texas.
East.
Bulla, I just want to hear your voice. What's up, dude?
What's up, CZ? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Fabulous.
Thanks. What's going on, brother?
Yo.
He sounds
Yo,
sleepy.
yo.
No, I'm in the fucking ghetto. I'm trying to get out of this place.
Again, you went to visit your cousin?
No, I went to visit your mom.
Oh, that's nice of you. Did you bring her some flowers? No, I thought so. The Saudis never know what to bring, bro. You bring flowers for a lady.
He brought her tube steaks.
Yeah, probably. He went in there with a fucking ice cream cone.
He brought her a condom.
Oh, for sure he did. On his way, he stopped by
Well,
somebody
he
else.
brought his eyebrows. He gave the old tickle pickle.
Habibi went silent.
Habibi is in your mom's vagina.
That's where everyone is, yo. Everyone comes from their mom's vagina. Remember that. Even
Hey,
the children came from your vagina.
my father has his hand up.
I didn't want to interrupt the stimulation there. Have y'all heard what's going down with Solana right now?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Let me guess. They're offline.
Oh man, that's a good guess. I'd say like 50-50. That's the answer.
More.
But no, there's
Bridge hack.
there's
Bridge.
there's a huge wallet hack going on right now. Already 5 million has been stolen out of people's wallets.
Oh, what? Solana has their own wallet? I don't even know how that system works there.
Isn't it the news that we spoke about like a few hours ago?
Yeah, it's kind of breaking right now. I'm still looking into it. I was just curious if anybody
But
else
it's the
had
bridge
heard
hack,
anything.
right?
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh,
bridge
no.
hack, right?
The Phantom wallets got hacked.
Holy shit.
What do you mean, phantom wallet?
That's what
Say
they call
what?
it, Phantom wallet.
You can put phantom on MetaMask. It means like the
Habibi's.
phantom.
Well, I don't know, something with Phantom.
I'm gonna read it.
Habibi.
Somebody.
So people who are keeping these wait, is it Solana or the Phantom wallet that got hacked? I don't know.
No, it's Solana's.
This is Solana.
So, yeah, check the latest on the Nest.
Okay.
All the Habibis.
Big exploit happening over Solana ATM. If you have any assets in there that aren't secured to your hardware wallet, please do so immediately.
Not your keys, not your coins.
Oh, Solana calls their wallet a phantom, not the phantom chain. Boy, that's some kind of confusing. So, non-custodial Solana wallet called the phantom.
There
Okay.
you go. Not your keys, not your coin. That's how they get
Well,
stolen.
it's non-custodial. They do have their. It is owned by individuals. It's non-custodial.
So it's like a Solana version of MetaMask, pretty
I
much.
guess it sounds like it. It's
Yeah,
non-custodial.
it's similar. It's similar. And it's just wild to see. It's still ongoing too. So
So how can you get
if
hacked
anyone's
if you
operating
hold
on that,
custody?
well, if anyone's operating on that, just revoke your permissions, any permissions that you've put out.
My question is, who the fuck is still in Solana at this point?
There's some
Frosty, you there, Frosty?
loyal users in every
Is
system.
Frosty still in Solana? No, he's not. It can't be.
Frosty's an
Frosty,
MVP.
Frosty was a
He
hardcore
dabbles
believer in
in
Solana.
it. Frosty's a Solana whale, probably.
Not no more.
Frosty the Habibi.
I was gonna say Frosty's a little too smart to be in Solana.
No,
So
Frosty was defending Solana.
it says that a lot of wallets are being exploited, but they think it's related to NFT marketplace that the wallet had interacted with transaction on the Magic Eden Solana NFT marketplace.
Is
Somebody
it the
put out a
apes?
vicious NFT out for sale, and people were buying it in masses.
It's the same old story, y'all. Just keeps repeating over and over again. It's a nightmare for some on replay.
People should not to put them fucking NFTs in a wallet with something valuable.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to do that shit anyway, right? Like, I mean, I know with my
No,
NFT,
it's a
like
smart
I have a separate
contract.
wallet
It's
for mine.
Right. Just put it in a separate. It's okay if you want to play with NFTs. It's a risk, but at least you don't risk all your other real, about it.
well. So what do you do when you get dusted? Like, you know, you
You have
can't. It has nothing to do with NFTs being in that wallet. It's the contract on. If that's the case, like we're speculating here, right? Like nobody knows shit right now, but we're already on NFTs and fucking giving it dirt, right? Fucking NFTs, these
No,
fucking contracts, you fuckers.
no, that's not what
Fucking
they were. No, no, no,
NFTs.
no, 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 no. Just saying using different wallets for different things. That's
No,
all.
because the NFTs have there's code in NFTs, and you know that, and people are
Of course.
malicious, and so we never
But
know
the
what.
question is, how did that happen though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what NFT platform was it? On which marketplace was it sold? Why
I
did
just
nobody check into it? Right?
the
Like so many
Magic,
questions.
listen, the Magic Eden's NFT marketplace, Magic Eden, but it probably wasn't the whole marketplace, but it was probably some collection on the marketplace.
That's what I mean. So if it was
Maybe
10,000,
someone ate
that
the
means
apple.
so there are like 10,000 malicious NFTs out there, right?
Maybe.
Right? Now the question is, which rich bitch buys a cheap ass fucking NFT and puts it in his fucking wallet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's definitely more to the story. I don't think that's it. There's way more to this. Has to be.
Maybe.
I don't think it's just an NFT. There's way
Not,
more to it.
not the story. It's just a suspicion at the moment. I'm just reading an article.
Yeah. Facts are facts. I don't know. Speculations are speculations. Obviously, everyone I think wants to come out with the news and present it in their own point of view on what it could be.
Yeah, that's what happens. All you can do is brainstorm until you find out the real cause.
Well, it's just tracing back wallet addresses and seeing like what time frame and what happened and who did what transaction, right?
Yeah.
And boom, then you know what did what. Right now, it's speculations. People calling different technologies at fault, right? Could have been like dusting through dusted points,
Yeah,
right?
maybe.
Could be anything at this point, right?
With Solana, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, again, could be anything, right?
Yeah, right now.
I mean,
Right
Nancy
now, it's not
Pelosi is
clear
going
what
to
it is.
fucking Taiwan, yo. I mean, get over the facts. Like,
What?
there
What
is
about
Nancy Pelosi going to Taiwan. There is a hack happening. People are speculating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's too much shit being stirred up, and it's sensitive times,
and
right?
Hexbullah in your mouth? Yeah.
Hezbollah is all like, yeah, man, the Habibis are coming.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't understand how any of the shit you said goes together.
That's why I added it in Hexbullah.
He's drinking that red label again, probably.
Bro,
And you
so
and
here's
you
the
ran
news to
off
that.
Mad Hatter. I like when
Here's the news to that. I decided no more hard liquor, bro. I don't like it.
Is
That
that what's
moment
going
is cool. That moment is really dope, bro. Like I have no problem with the moment. It's just the next 2 days. It's like,
now
wow.
that you've recognized the problem, you can address it.
Mhm.
That's good, bro. Yeah, I gave up hard liquor a couple years ago. Now I'm
It's
just
just so bad for the liver, bro. It's not even funny.
It makes you
just
I don't
angry.
have any issues. It's just like my body is like, it's like being beaten up by a baseball bat, right? It's like, fuck.
I just drink beer and wine because I like the taste, and when I want to feel like I just drank liquor, I'll take a dab. You can replace liquor very easily with some good weed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like drinking and smoking.
What is
It's a good
hard
combo.
liquor?
That's like
It's like
vodka, tequila.
vodka, whiskey,
It's
gin.
pussy. It's
Wait a
pussy in
minute.
a bottle, Sean. It's
No,
pussy
you
in a
know,
bottle.
no, it's the when I ask, it doesn't
It's
mean
the
that I don't
juice
know
of the
what.
pea.
Come on, Sean.
Listen,
This is not halal, brother.
no, I'm
Don't
not
ask about
drinking.
this stuff.
Hezbollah.
I'm not drinking.
Bro,
Listen,
Habibi, what
listen,
halal, bro?
guys,
You
listen
live
to me,
in
please.
America. Is that even halal, man?
I just want to know. I just wanted to learn the word hard liquor. Liquor
Hard
is not.
liquor. Yeah.
Look,
So
Sean.
liquor.
Sean, listen. In America, we say liquor. We didn't even know her.
You know what I mean? You liquor. It doesn't even. You don't need to know anyone. You just lick away.
Yeah, we use the word in other. I mean, for other alcohol types.
No
So,
But we
liquor.
say
I'm gonna change the subject from your liquor problem, but about the NFT thing, I just want to read this other article. It's very interesting about the Magic Eden marketplace. It is an NFT marketplace, but it operates different than most, and they recently changed the way they made transactions. So there's some,
They had a
yeah,
hole in the protocol somewhere, and somebody exploited it and showed them what it is. And I bet you, and we can ask John, and I don't know if he's in the room. Hex, hang up. If you are, step up. I would love to hear your side of the story. I think in the next few days, you should receive a letter like, yo,
it's
we
more.
can
It
fix
says it
everything, but you guys have a hole and we charge this much to fix it.
No, it more or less has become more centralized, and people don't quite own the keys or somewhat, and so it just made everything vulnerable in the wallet that interacts with the platform itself, not just the NFT. So it is whoever kept
So they,
value
they,
in the
they
wallet.
technically like got into the DAB system.
Yeah,
Wow, that's deep.
the whole
They went deep in. They're like literally
That's what
hitting
she
all the
said.
spots right now.
insider thing.
That's what she said.
Exactly. That's what she said, bro.
Hi, my name is Parkway and I'm an alcoholic.
No, my name is Hezbollah and I'm a fucking lost cause. I don't know where the fuck I am, in the ghetto or in fucking Middle East fighting the Zionists.
Man, a lot of NFTs had moved to Solana too.
Get fucking wrecked. The only NFTs are going to be on Pulse Chain. Everybody knows it.
Well, as long as the platforms are reputable and operate as DeFi is intended.
No, this is good. This is a good thing. Another one bites the dust. So,
No, I
just
feel
learn
sorry for
that.
people. You got to feel sorry for people who lose money.
Well, yeah, obviously. But it's a good day to be a Hexagon.
They paid their crypto tuition.
All of a sudden, I think Fat God makes more sense, right? When people say, "Oh yeah, that guy, remember he was in Everyone is fucking wrecked. Everyone is wrecked." Now it's like, oh shit, I got wrecked. Wasn't that guy like saying something about Hex? That dude, what was his name? Saying that everyone is fucked. What was this coin again? I think we should see an increase right now. Let me just double check. We should see a jump, if my calculation serves me correct. Yeah. Well, let's see. It's not amazing.
Are you
We should
still
see
drinking right now? You still
Nah, bro, what the fuck, man?
I thought he started playing with his wiener.
Who's playing with the who?
You could hear that. You could visually. Yeah, that was a visual thing for you, or what? Because I don't see that.
you heard something and then you had a visual.
So are you still hitting the whiskey?
Me nah, man. Like that's what I was saying the whole time. Like I'm done. I'm gonna stick
It's
to
the
wine and
after
beer. That's it.
effects.
Red wine, Shiraz, and beer. That's it. Austrian beer, nothing else. No
But
fucking
tonight,
import
are
shit.
you still drinking tonight? Like right now? Is what I'm asking.
No. I just I drink like rarely. Like you saw me Red Label, and before that I was at Family, and that was like a month and a half ago or something, right?
So let the record show that this is sober Parkway, just so that everybody has that in there.
Man, you should start drinking again.
Everybody here can come to an
I
understanding.
feel so honored, man. Like so much attention. Wow, thanks.
But the more you talk to us,
We're your AA group right now.
Hey, group. I don't have a drinking problem. I swear to God, I don't. But sure, like I don't mind. Like it's an experience. Let's do it. AA, Anonymous Alcoholics. Let's bring Exhibit to the mix.
you know what? The Ethereum merge is gonna fuck things up. There's gonna be some fuck ups. It's gonna go
What,
down.
September 19th?
No, I don't know when the date will be. That is what they say.
For the
But
Block Hive
I think
merger?
I do not see this being a smooth transition. I mean,
On
tran-
polls? So here's one other variable that actually I haven't heard of as we did different scenarios of what could happen. Imagine they want to do the merger and the fucking shit goes down.
that's what I just said.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
goes dead though, like dead.
not gonna be a smooth transition.
No, not a smooth transition. I'm talking about like a
Not,
dead one. Like it falls dead.
that
Like it
would not
doesn't
be
work
smooth.
anymore. It's stuck. It's like, like the shifter doesn't go in anymore, right?
That's a not smooth
The
option.
clutch ain't working. So yeah, and then pulse chain literally boom, right? It's like huge mass adoption.
Bro, we already got mass adoption. The only question is, will we have all the adoption? That's the only question. If shit keeps going down, we could very well have literally all the adoption.
Yeah. So that was what you were saying, Cajun? You were saying the same thing, or like?
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. It would
Well,
not be a smooth transition, which means people will lose money, network will go down. I mean, lots of things. It covers lots of things. When I say not a smooth transition, it will not operate in the way it is at the moment, and
okay.
people and going down. If it crashed, it cannot just like crash and wipe out our money. But Ethereum wallets, I don't know. Make sure you put your shit on a hard wallet.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, is
Although I don't
Ethereum is Ethereum planning on doing the switching to 2.0?
No, they're going to merge. It's just a one stage of their transition to 2.0, which is not the final stage. They're supposed to swap from, so they have this Beacon sidechain running right now as we speak. We don't interact with it. It's like it's running parallel. So when the merge comes in September, so say in September, they're gonna merge this Beacon chain with the one we're operating with to make
The
proof of
Block
stake.
Hive. Yeah.
They're gonna make a proof of stake and phase out the proof of work. And there's this thing where, so right now there's miners running the network, right? They have to get rid of the miners, make validators,
Churning, right?
and so it's they call it this ice age thing. It's really it's I'll have to read it again to really try to explain it. But
Yeah, so they're gonna go and switch it over, but the gas prices will still be pretty much the same or stabler,
oh yeah,
more stable. But that's gonna change within a year as well, according to our own experts like Angel and whatnot.
right now
It shouldn't take too long after it.
yeah, nothing changes for us when it comes to speed and fees,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just the transition of from proof of work to proof of stake, and them merging these two chains, the beacon and the whatever native. It's not gonna
Yeah.
go. Shit's gonna happen. Shit's gonna go down.
CZ,
Because
you
I
got
don't
your
even
hand
know.
up with some.
I don't even know if I want to make transactions on it after they.
Sorry, I was falling asleep. Off the subject. Do y'all know where Steak and Apes is? He's missing.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he was
no.
abducted by aliens while he was recruiting
He's
for the army.
he's tweeting, but
He tweets.
He does?
But does he
Yeah.
ever come in here?
No.
That's what I mean. He's MIA, man. Like, I don't care if he tweets. Could be like his grandma
just
tweeting.
ask
I wouldn't know.
KDP. Ask KDP.
What?
Ask KDP.
KDP.
Yes,
Is she
Why?
related to him?
just ask her.
Okay.
Ask her. Okay. He knows something that we don't. Interesting. Sean, like, talk, bro. Like,
I don't want to be disturbed or interrupted, and I don't want to interrupt anyone. I just want to ask those who are, keeping themselves up to date when it comes to hacking and, all this shit happening. Which ecosystem is next, do you believe? Do you think?
everyone is next, bro. Nobody knows. Like Russian roulette.
I
Get in
think
line.
I think Shiba and Avax is the next one.
But
Shiba, bro? Come on.
that's just a token.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
gonna happen
No,
while they're at
Shiba has their
PulseCon.
own ecosystem as well.
not.
Yeah, it's gonna happen when they're in PulseCon. It's just gonna fucking happen.
No, they have a dApp.
Yeah, Hexbullah is gonna run in and say, Habibi!
No, I can see a web tool maybe, but I don't know about a hack.
Huh?
Maybe I don't know what they're doing with the ecosystem, so maybe I shouldn't say.
They're gonna get rugged by T-Money.
I know. I think the
They
platform
have
has
their
social. Huh? Go ahead. Sorry.
they have their swap. What do you call it?
Shiba Swap.
Yeah, they have all those things, and even they're rewarding with a new token by the name of Bone or something, if I remember right.
That's
Boner?
not. No, T-Bone. It's if they got T-Bones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was in another space like 3 months ago, and most of them were Russians with all the strange pictures. None of them had their own pictures, and they were very educated when it comes to hacking and stuff like that. I mean, they were talking about things, and they were 3 months ago. They were saying that Solana, Avax, and Shiba will be next.
Sean, man,
know
you
if-
hang around with some dangerous people. I like that. I like that,
They
bro.
were building a DEX when I left. I played with that system last spring, and they were making the platform. You could make liquidity pools. Then you could stake your
Is
Shiba.
this for the Boner token you were talking about?
Yeah, you get bone tokens, and when you stake the bone,
Boner token?
You get boned.
you get T-bones when you stake the bones.
They bone you.
Yo,
And no
man, that's
wonder
some
she was
weird ass
playing with
like
it.
wording for coins and shit.
And when when you stake finishes, you got to dig them up.
You dig them. You dig them up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so confused.
That's because you caught a little cold. That's okay. That's normal. It's gonna stick around for a few weeks, and then it's gonna go away.
Okay.
Interesting. So there's
Obama has
T-Bone.
his
You
hand
said?
up. Barack Obama has his hand up.
Yo, Barack Obama. There's a picture circulating on TikTok saying that Michelle was a man.
Yeah, bro. You haven't
Bro,
seen that one? It's old. That's old news.
have you not seen her shoulders? She's definitely a dude.
I always said she looks a little bit too bulky for a woman.
She
I
is a
do believe she has a hammer between her
Is it
legs.
she or is it he?
He.
she has a bone.
Does she still has a what? She didn't remove the bone?
She has a T-bone.
She has an X bone, bro.
You just talked about Tic Tac as she came in here.
Awesome.
I love when that shit happens when someone
Awesome.
starts talking about somebody and they just pop in the room. It's so awesome.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
how has your experience been in the CIA so far?
I haven't been involved with them, mate.
Hey, Hezbollah, let
Oh,
me ask
just
you, how's Mossad
indirectly?
doing?
Dude, guys, please, no interruptions. I
Good
don't understand.
morning, mate. Miss Tic Tac, good morning.
Habibis, yalla. Yalla, yalla. Habibi, yalla. Yalla, yalla.
What have you taken, Parkway, if you're not drunk?
He's fucking sober.
He's
Steven.
smoking that Canadian
Rumi,
weed.
if you know Rumi, he says, I get drunk of
Rumi the
happiness.
poet.
No, dude, you are just strangely different today.
He hit his head.
Strangely different today. Yeah, I ran out of weed and I'm smoking this weird shit that you made me buy.
Damn, that hurts. I know. I can feel you, mate. I've been through that shit.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a biggie. It keeps me energized. You can feel the vibe, right? So I'm like, my 5G tower is working well.
He's smoking those Canadian moose hairs.
You wish, bro. You know the best kush comes from BC, British Columbia, right?
Does it?
I don't know. Ask people that smoke weed. They let you know.
I'll have to be the judge of that.
Bro, you said you're in Miami?
No, bro. I'm like 2 hours.
You're
I'm like 2 hours
California?
from Miami. No,
Huh?
I'm in Florida, just not the Miami area.
Oh, okay. So you're in Florida. Okay. So yeah, you're diagonally completely opposite from where the best weed is. You're like at the wrong end of town. So
Yeah, California.
Cali,
Yeah,
yeah. So West Coast has technically always I did enjoy Cali Kush when I was living out there, right? BC shit is dope too. I mean, I remember back then people were saying, "Oh yeah, California, Canadian fucking shit's dope as fuck." But yeah, man, always has been, right? Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Florida or Miami, you guys, Florida, you guys probably have good climate for growing, right? Outside. I don't know, is it legal? Because we can grow here, I can grow up to 3 plants. And my
What?
neighbor can't say shit. Yeah, it's legal. I can grow literally all my neighbors grow, bro.
And you motherfuckers complain about not having freedom, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
you're more
you
than happy
grow.
to. I'm more than happy to switch places. If you guys want to be under house arrest and fucking enjoy life that way, feel free.
Hey, bro. At least you can grow your own weed. That's not a.
No,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You can't take any seed. You have to buy the seeds provided
Yeah,
by the
from
distribution center.
Monsanto.
What?
Pretty much, I guess.
What if you put it in your man pocket when you go?
Dude, you could technically grow any seed you want anyway. It's just the rule, the law, the way they laid it out. That's what it says. Nobody really does it, right?
Yeah, nobody really follows the growing laws anyway. So
Yeah, they put a speed limit on the highway. Do you think everyone fucking drives the speed limit?
Shit, I don't.
There you go, bud. There's your answer. Nobody gives a fuck. Excuse my French. It
What's
just
up,
slides out
Joe
of my mouth
Dirt?
sometimes.
Joe Dirt's in the house.
What up?
How you doing, Tiger King?
Not much, you know. I'm here. Oh, you know what? Where I buy their food, right? Like I bought them out, so I had to call the vet, and I have them like on speed dial, right? He's oh yeah, just give them regular milk, and whatever you have left, add it to the milk, right? Instead of using water. Usually I use water, but it has to be
You don't want
lactose
to start.
free.
You don't want to start calling you because you're Hispanic. I'm start calling you Jose Dirt.
Well, why dirt? Like it doesn't make sense with my profile.
Because his last name is Dirt.
Who's? Oh,
Joe.
Tiger Kings.
Yeah.
He has no relation to Dave. That's the name, Dave Spade, right? Like.
Oh wait, is it Joe Dirt? Not Joe Dirt. What is it?
I don't know. Well, Joe Dirt's the character in the movie of.
No, I know.
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I know. His name is Joe Exotic. Sorry. So you're Jose Exotic.
Jose
Here's
Exotic. That's
Habibi
right.
Exotic.
Jesus Exotic.
Habibi Exotic.
Nah, bro, he's
Jesus Exotic.
nah, bro, he's Pablo Exotic.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Yada.
Tiger King. Got the monkeys and everything.
Jose Exotic.
Órale, muchacho, órale.
Good day, mate.
Good morning.
Oh,
What?
listen to that little squeaky voice. She's just waking up.
Who is that?
Man,
Did you have your
Oh,
coffee picked up?
no. Swim back.
Oh my God! What are you, a junkie? Go and get your coffee, bro.
I'm sick. I hate
Oh
this.
my
You're sick.
gosh, you're sick too. Me
no.
too.
That's
Fuck.
the second
Take
time in this season.
some
Everybody in
of
the cook
your
get
copium.
tips.
I wish
Take
I
that
could.
copium.
I wish I could. Yeah, I'm gonna go get
Coke?
some copium in a minute. I wish I
Cocaine? What?
no copium Parkway.
Parkway, use your ears. Jesus
I
Christ.
am using my ears, bro. That's why I'm asking again. I didn't take it for granted that she took cocaine. Like,
No,
She's
copium.
copium.
Copium. Get a
Crazy.
mask on you and have some copium Parkway.
cofium?
Oh my god, someone's smacking.
Yo, you like on my. I don't know if it's for everyone, but you sound so muffled, like you're talking through the pillow.
Is that Madam Parkway?
She's sick, Parkway.
A little bit,
She has the monkeypox, bro.
bro. Stop putting negative
Don't say
vibes out
that.
there, bro. First you want to fuck in the cabin, now you're saying she has monkeypox. Like, what's going on, bro?
What? When did I talk about the cabin?
Isn't monkeypox?
It's called
kind
Spank
of...
the Monkey anyway.
Hang
Spank
on.
the monkey.
Yeah, spank
Oh,
that
you're
monkey.
echoing.
Who's echoing? Somebody.
Why are we echoing?
Isn't the monkey like from every time I hear monkey, it reminds me of what was it? The monkey under the bed in that cartoon. What is
Outbreak.
it?
The monkey for Outbreak.
No, the dog and the little kid, the fucking what is it, the fat dad?
The little
The
dog, the
talking
kids,
dog.
and that
What was
talking
it?
dog.
Not American Dad, the other one.
Family Guy?
The Nutty
Thank you,
Professor.
Family Guy. Yeah. It reminds me of the monkey from Family Guy.
Bro, the monkey wasn't in Family Guy.
But he lives under the bed, remember?
Under
where
the
Stewie
bed?
is, and then he's like, "Oh, the monkey."
Oh, you're probably was. I don't know. That's a
You're
different.
fucking wasted, dude.
That's
Who
a
the fuck?
different show.
What?
Yo, CZ, you need to catch
Monkey
up.
under
You
the
gotta
bed.
watch Family Guy. It's super
I
dope.
like Family Guy, but they don't have
Yeah,
a
there's
fucking
like no
monkey. They have a
monkeys. Yeah,
dog.
Dude,
they have a dog.
okay, like, isn't it Family Guy or is it American Dad? There's a fucking monkey, man, under the bed.
No, American Dad has an alien.
No,
Yeah.
I know that. Okay, so it's definitely then Family Guy. Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
they
bring
have a
it up.
dog. Are you thinking
No,
of like
man, there's this fucking monkey
Carl?
that's dressed like a Turkish guy who fucking bangs his
Are
hands.
you fucking talking about Aladdin?
It looks like the Aladdin
Yeah,
monkey.
Aladdin has a monkey.
No, it's a Family Guy though. Here, wait.
Anyway, I can't with you. Go back to your bottle. Hey, Muggsy. Good to see you in here, Muggsy. In
Is it
Georgia.
my mic that's wrecked?
Nobody's nearly as wrecked as Parkway.
Partway is fucking right.
Dude, just okay, so this is what you need to do. It's a Family Guy monkey. That's all you need to Google. As soon as you see that picture, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember that monkey.
All right, bro. We're gonna.
It's one episode out of many. Like it's not part of the show. That's why we didn't know.
No, it came a lot, dude. Okay, so you didn't watch Family Guy religiously, like from episode 1, season 1, all the way up, right?
Okay,
It's like you were just a random watcher.
can I change the subject, man? I pinned something up top about that emerge. I was in an article about it.
Parkway's you're talking about the evil monkey. That's like pointing. Is
Yeah.
that the monkey you're talking about?
Also, yeah, it comes from under the bed. It comes from the closet.
The fucking monkey. Go spank your monkey.
Monkey.
I don't know how that's relevant to the conversation.
Fuck,
I
man,
don't even,
nothing is
I don't even know what
relevant.
conversation we're
Everything
having.
is irrelevant. That's what Einstein said.
I don't even
Isn't
know
he
what conversation.
ever said relevant? He always comes out with shit out the blue.
Oh yeah, bro. You know
Because
that
he's always
guy.
talking out of his ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hezbollah got
Ew.
emotional. Let it out. Let it out. Let's hear the emotions in your voice. Let's go.
Bro, this is
Something
common.
out of his ass with
I
such
want you
emotions,
to
bro. Like
something out my ass. You
I
ready?
could almost hear your ass splitting in
What?
two, bro.
This is common knowledge, bro. Everybody knows the fat guy, the baby, and the monkey. Like, duh, obviously.
So you called the monkey now, right? So there is a monkey in Family Guy.
Why are we so talking about this fucking monkey?
Oh,
This
yeah, oh,
Yeah, we can change subjects. It's okay. It's not like an NFT
yeah,
or anything.
yeah. We found this solution to the yeah. Why did you talk about it?
Where did she go? Where did TikTok go? I guess
So
she
I
went to make her
was
own
saying,
Well, you said she had monkeypox.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Oh,
that. I said
somebody
she
did.
needs to go and get her coffee. That's what I said. But yeah, man, dope. So did your tiger kitties got their claws and teeth out yet? Are they
Oh,
like
dude, the other night. Well, yeah, the other night when I woke up. Well, actually, not even the night. I sleep in the morning, so early morning, like after falling asleep after Spaces. Like I woke up, right? Tell me why the lion was like hovering over my head. Like he climbed up on my bed and he was just like looking at me like, wake up for, or else I'm gonna bite your
you
throat.
want us to tell you the reason?
Bro, he
He
was sizing you up. He's like, I'm hungry, but this is also my
yes.
source. This is also my source of food. So like, I don't know, should I or should I not? He was literally making the decision as you were asleep.
He was contemplating murder, dude.
You know they're gonna eat you soon, right? I hope you know that.
Oh my God, here comes the guy again. The Saudi knows. He talks out experience. They keep lions.
He might have experience. You know, they do hold like take
I
care
know
of
they
lions
do.
and
That's why I
tigers out there.
said he talks out experience. But
Yeah.
the problem is he's not a Saudi. He just wants to be a Saudi that lives somewhere in the fucking ghetto of LA. I don't
I
know.
don't.
He keeps saying like I'm in the ghetto now, I'm in the ghetto now. And then last time I think when he was out on the street, he was like screaming at every fucking Mexican. He's like, Orale,
Oh yeah, I
amigo,
remember that day. That
muchacho,
was
you come
funny.
here. How much for doing
I
basement? How
told
much
you
for
I was
driving?
in the ghetto because I want to see your mom, bitch.
I told you. Did you bring her flowers? No?
All
Because
right.
their mom's house is literally next
He
to
didn't
my
hit
mom's
that.
house. You could have stopped there too
He
and
didn't
brought
hit
it.
it.
Let me, can I say, I just want to say something to the room. If anyone has questions about Pulse Chain or Hex, please request the mic, and I'll ask these gentlemen to be quiet so we can answer your
Yeah,
questions.
and by the way, we're not like seriously getting at it. It's just
Thank you. Go ahead, guys. Be quiet, Parkway. Your mic, please.
Please.
Rex.
Yo, so I'm just gonna pop in real quick. I want to make a suggestion. Solana, everybody Solana is getting wrecked right now. We could change the title to this space to get some folks in here from Solana and kind of
Yeah,
talk to
wreck
them.
plebs from Solana jump in.
No. Come on. Anyone?
It's funny.
Negative
Come
motherfuckers.
on, let her speak for God's sake, please. It's
Yeah, if you guys,
interruption.
if we're interested in talking to other communities, this would be a good opportunity to do that. So just a suggestion. I don't know if this is the space for it or a different one. Just letting y'all know.
I would have to drop some people down to listeners for it to be a productive space. Just as it's obvious.
Well, once they jump in, I'll jump down.
So if Solana people come in, they are not wrecked plebs.
Or what are they?
They're victims
I mean,
of
come on, please. Show some respect.
we're going to share our knowledge about what we know about a sustainable ecosystem that is launched at the moment called Hex, that is immutable and unhackable and wonderful. We also expose them to Pulse Chain.
Pulse Doge is in a room right now called Solana Hacked with a question mark. It's got over 2,000 people. So I think we're good for tonight.
Didn't Solana get like wrecked
Maybe I'll
a
make
couple
it
times already?
21 times in 24 months.
Shut up.
That's it.
That's verifiable. Yeah, and they're trying to make.
Okay, so they're red plebs. Like they know this fact. So why are they still in there?
Because the entirety of crypto gets wrecked, and then they find us, and then they change. We help them. That's why.
Well, yeah, that's why.
You remember we are trying to onboard people. That's what he's trying to say. So you want to
Oh,
onboard
okay.
people, you can't call them rich plebs. You gotta give them a hug and show them what we're about.
Well,
And that's all.
I was shown tough love. Everybody, like Papa Boner, like ripped me a new one.
It's not
Like,
about love.
Hey, Crypt in the Hood. Listen,
it's
be
okay.
nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be
Yeah, I'll
nice.
jump down.
Be nice and listen, Crypt in the Hood. Be nice and read the what I pinned to the top. It's
Yeah,
your
man.
buddy.
Read fine print.
It's your buddy to the top.
Talking about the ghetto.
You know what? I might just wait till tomorrow morning to invite a lot of people in because they are like all flustered.
Yeah, it's gonna look bad if all Hexicans are like opening up Solana rooms.
One thing,
people
one
have
thing
been.
that you could do. I don't personally know a lot about Solana, and I don't think a lot of people here do. So one angle that you could use if they came in is just to ask them about Solana, and then be able to kind of go off that and compare and contrast. Just an idea.
Yeah. Famous knows a bit probably, but I haven't heard him speak tonight. He might be sleeping.
I wonder if Jay Future knows anything about Solana.
Please, Hexy, one thing I'm requesting from you, although I'm not sleeping, whoever interrupts, if they join us, please drop them down, please. We need more in our community, especially those who are wrecked, who have suffered, who have lost their money. We really need them, seriously. So please don't give a shit about anyone interrupting if they join us, and if there's somebody disrespect them.
Yeah, of course. If they join us, I'll drop anybody disrespectful. But I don't know if I'm gonna change the title to like invite them in tonight because, like I say, they're getting their information in their own little space, and they need to process what's going on in their head.
Yeah.
They're pissed
Maybe
off. They need to calm.
I
They need
totally
to.
agree. It's too much right now. Like that's way overload of information.
yeah, and then maybe we can discuss with each other tomorrow when Famous is here and others, and see if we can find somebody
Famous.
who knows all about.
But didn't we do something like this when we had Terra Luna?
We
Then
did.
we like had like a bunch of Terra Luna people in here, like where we talked to them and helped them out.
It was a shitty fucking talk. I have to be honest. I remember some of them.
Yeah, I was embarrassed. I wanted to make my own space, but anyway.
Okay, so
Why don't we talk about Pulse Dogecoin?
yeah, that's amazing. $8.
Ira, why do we need to talk about it? What about it?
It's pumping
What is
hard.
that?
Oh, that's all we can say about it, though. It's pumping. Price up, price down.
Why is it pumping?
You should know that by now.
What was that?
I said you should know how tokens work by now. If when the price go up and price go down.
That's so helpful. Thanks.
What's that again? Hey?
I'm just stoked because I haven't sold any Pulse Dogecoin.
No, don't
Oh yeah,
sell,
man. Same here. I haven't sold shit. So, but here's the funny part: Pulse Dogecoin does sell his coins and buys Hex.
The founder, the dev.
A promoter. Crypto in the Hood, you have a question or statement?
Yeah, I once upon a time I got invited to this space, and there was supposed to be Gunther. I think his name is Gunther, the guy that dumped, right? They created like this meme, like to against Post Doge. I think I don't know. It was weird. Like I tried to go in there and like ask questions, but they're fucking assholes.
The Pulse Dogecoin guys?
No, like this other like these other people had a space, and they were creating this meme to rival PLSD, Pulse Doge, because of I want to say Gunther dumped something, and yeah, what did Gunther dump? Like, is Gunther the right name?
No, it's just rumors. I don't. It's.
Well, I don't like like I really it doesn't bother me, but somebody dumped something and they created this meme coin. It's called dogging or some shit like that. I tried to get information on it, right? Ask questions.
He was in here one night, but I couldn't get him to speak. Dogging.io. I don't know what it's about.
I just think it's funny the idea that like a developer would create something and then not want to profit off it when it does successfully.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Exactly. Like the whole like dump shamming thing is just super cult like
When people
and
say,
unrealistic.
yeah, the dump on the head phrase, I hate that phrase. People are selling when they're ready to get money. That's all
Yeah,
that
like
is.
Richard Hart like for sure sold Hex, just not as the OA.
Right. So
Like,
if you do you have Solana? Do you have a Solana NFT?
No and no. Fuck that.
Well, is it confirmed that Solana? Sorry, is it confirmed that Solana NFTs are causing access to whatever, or no?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I could go and you could go find out for us in that other space.
Guys, have you noticed something? They tried properly to pump the Solana price, but they didn't succeed by
by spreading their rumors. I don't know if they have made some kind of deals or not to create a new mobile together with Samsung. I mean, the Solana ecosystem. And it didn't work. It didn't pump the price. And then they are now sitting in shit.
How far did it go down?
I saw for an hour ago the what do you call it, liquidation, and Solana was in a really deep shit. But I didn't see so much difference in the price. I can check it now again.
I think I read the hack stole mostly USDC, not Solana itself. Some other stuff, some other coins. They didn't want it. They didn't even want to steal Solana. It wasn't valuable.
That's hilarious.
What is Solana right now? Is it like $42 or is it under $40?
Hey guys, I just want to say good night, and I'll see you in the morning for coffee.
Night to you.
Y'all have a good one. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
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 Hexy, are you excited about any like Hex or Pulse projects right now?
Yeah, some posts. I'm excited about Fiat.io. Really not much else. I don't dislike any projects yet. There's some that I don't plan on using just because it's not useful to me, although it won't be used. I'm not saying it's not useful, just I won't be using.
Did you sacrifice for Fiat?
Yeah. It's the only one I sacrificed for, except for Texan token. I gave a little bit, not much. I gave a good chunk to Fiat, so that's the only one I really could say I've sacrificed for. How about you?
Interesting. I haven't sacrificed for anything on RH.
It's good, bro. That's a good decision.
Yeah, I think that like it's Pulse is risky enough, and PulseX.
So, you familiar with Fiat.io?
I've heard of it. I'm looking at the site right now.
Oh, it's Aave. It's an Aave fork. So you can get loans, and no, I don't plan on doing loans, but you can park your PulseX Hex there and get yield, like without getting a loan, just kind of as a savings.
Without giving up your keys.
You are depositing it there. It's not, you know what? I can't answer that. I don't know. I would not put my whole stack in there, definitely, just because that's just not what you do, just in case that happens. But it's just like Aave. It's a decentralized. It's a DApp, right? It's not a central exchange like Celsius. It's a DApp like Aave.
Yo, I think it's the last cycle of the supermoon, eh?
I have no idea. Find out for us on Google.
I think it is. This year is the last moon cycle, supermoon.
And who's behind Fiat?
His doc, we call him Buck. He comes in here often. I don't know his other handle.
Okay, he's the developer.
He does not write code.
Okay. Yeah, it says here it's non-custodial.
Okay. Have you ever used Aave?
No.
It's like a self-regulating platform where people they deposit things, right, but also take out loans, and the yield is determined by the demand on loan of that certain point.
Would it be considered a competitor to Liquid Loans?
No. Liquid loans is bottom line loans only.
Well, is this not loans too, like on your Pulse?
No, you can do loans, but you can also just deposit and earn yield. For
But
the people who-
but you can take out loans based on depositing Pulse.
Correct. You can deposit your Pulse and use it as collateral to take
That-
out something else, but you
Well,
can
that's
also
effectively a competitor to Liquid Loans. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, they do carry the same character, but it does a little bit more than LL.
Right, but it's a solution to the same problem is what I'm getting at.
Pretty much,
No,
yeah.
it's not.
And on top of it, to do some extra.
So liquid
And you can
loans, you put your Pulse, right? And are you able to deposit Pulse in liquid loans and earn yield?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but it's still at risk for liquidation when you put it in there.
That's right.
Okay. You're not at risk for liquidation in fiat because you're not required to take a loan when you put your stuff in there. You can put it in there for the sole purpose of earning yield.
Okay, so it basically makes Liquid Loans pointless. I like that.
And you could stake any of Richard Hart's tokens or coins.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a specific one. It could be all
There's
three
a
if you
test-
like.
There's a test net. It's a testnet.fiat.io, actually. And you can play around. You could look at it and see how it works. I deposited, my fake coins, and it earns yield like by the second. You put your coin in there, and the yield, it just adds on. You can see it ticking,
How much
ticking.
yield does it give you?
Huh?
Yeah, sounds really cool.
How much yield does it give you?
It depends on which coin, and it depends on the demand of loans for that particular coin. Like, if I put my Pulse, and there's a lot of people who are wanting to take out a loan on Pulse, then the yield is higher.
Taking a, I don't know, like I think taking a loan and keeping position is more important than selling and taking profit.
It's
Say
a
that
use case for sure.
Yeah, if I remember right, I don't know if it was the guy who represents Fiat. He even mentioned that you can do some leverage also, if I'm remembering right.
Correct. You
Yeah,
can,
I think.
yes. You can also take a loan out, but you're not required to take a loan. If you do take a loan, you do have to deposit collateral, and you earn interest on that collateral while it's sitting there, but you can take up to 80%. That's kind of dangerous, but you take however much percent you want of a different coin, USDC, and pay interest, and that is variable also. But you don't have to borrow. You can just merely put your coin there for yield, and that's it. And you earn yield without
Yeah,
risk.
sounds way better than Liquid Loans.
Everything sounds good. It's all about like what it does in real life.
Uh,
Does anyone know about? I think we have a site where it shows all the projects that has been launched I mean, related to Pulse. We're showing if you can sacrifice now or not. I mean,
Yeah, I can pin it
what's
to
the
the
name?
top. I think there's like 120 projects now on Pulse Chain.
I don't know why
What's the
you'd
name?
sacrifice with Pulse Chain, like nowhere close, but sure.
What is the name of that site? I have that site somewhere. But
Yeah, I can pin it to the top. I'm not gonna sacrifice for any of these projects, but I might.
no. I
Get
understand.
Rect.io.
I'm not gonna sacrifice a penny on any of these until Pulse is not launched. I just wanna see the projects.
I think there's a subreddit too.
The what's the name of that ranking site? That's not.
It's not a ranking site. It's like a list of projects on Pulse Chain.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's actually the one I'm talking about is a ranking site. Although I don't agree with the ranking they go by, but there's a list of projects. It's hot list, Pulse hot list, maybe. Pulse hot list.
It has something with this, but I don't remember it. I'm
Yeah,
using
it's
two
Pulse Hot
devices.
List.
Yeah.
Pulse hot.
I pinned it to the
Exactly.
top. So if anybody wants to check it out, I just
So
pinned
I
it.
guess an interesting topic would be what happens if Ethereum 2.0 comes out before Pulse Chain?
That would be great because then everybody can see how much it sucks, and then Ethereum will
Exactly.
get more adoption.
Exactly. That was really what I was supposed to say.
You know that's
Because
going to be at least 2 years,
Wait a
right?
minute. Wait a minute. Didn't he say earlier Pulse Chain doesn't need adoption? It already has world adoption.
No, I said that it's going to gain mass adoption, but if all these other layer ones keep going down or just like being obliterated, then it'll have literally all the adoption.
Wishful thinking.
So the merge is supposed to happen in September, but it's not a threat to Pulse Chain adoption, I don't think, because I think it's going to go shitty anyway. Like they said, it won't change the fees. The fees will be the same, and block times will be the same. The shit will be breaking down.
Well, so since the merge would move Ethereum to proof of stake, would not Pulse Chain immediately be ready since it's a copy of that code?
No, because Pulse Chain is a delegated proof of stake. So Pulse Chain is forking Ethereum, right? It's forking the data, but not. It's making the consensus layer different. It's like there's different layers: the consensus layer and the data layer, and some other layer, security layer. So it's just the data layer. It's kind of forking and then putting its own consensus.
Is modularized?
Blockchain. It's so there's the data, but then there's another layer that controls the data, validates the data, whether it be mining or validating. That's the layer that changes. And Ethereum comes out with their merge. It could fuck up the data. Honestly, it could fuck up the data, whether Pulse Chain's out or not. I actually hope Pulse Chain forks the data before the merge. Because if the staking and validating doesn't work properly, it messes up it messes up transactions.
Seems important that Pulse Chain for that. From
There's
an
a
adoption standpoint. They're not talking about correcting these bugs before they work.
So the article says, oh, they might put in like a third party um, a monitor type. They might monitor by with a third party, making sure no blocks get missed. Or they might. There's some solutions in there they're thinking about doing. Just I have to read the review.
They're gonna pay a third party to monitor the bug rather than fix the bug.
Okay. What they said. Go ahead, Jeff. Oh, hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, hi. I need to jump in because
And so I didn't know about that new. Yeah, I didn't know they had stopped withdrawals.
like in the last 20, like when that hack happened, like a couple of days.
It happened today, right? It happened today.
I mean, that's incredible for Pulse Chain. I'm super like I don't know, but that's really bad for them if you decide to stop withdrawing. And this is just going to be a massive opportunity for Richard and for Pulse Chain and the whole hack community. I think, but, like, I have a friend. I tell you the story about Solana. That this guy was telling me at the top, Solana is the way. Telling me at like Sailor to get a mortgage by Bitcoin, the Bitcoin top and Solana, and then I was, talking about Richard, and Richard was he's creating. He should look into it. He got offended. He hates him, right? Our relationship sort of declined. But then I was just on the other chat, and I heard about this about Solana when I was telling him what Richard was saying about Solana, and now like he had like probably I shouldn't talk about other people's finances. Okay, that's not cool. But like, okay, you guys don't know him, but fuck it, I'd say it. He had like 80 grand on like cash without profit sitting on Solana. That's make me upset because he's a friend and I cared about him, and now he's about to lose all his money, and I don't know. It's pretty upsetting, but I think it's a great opportunity for PLS, for Pulse Chain. I'm super pumped about this. I mean, I should be sad about people that are gonna lose a lot of money, but I think for Pulse Chain is just gonna be bananas. It's gonna be great because like it's really awesome. I don't know. Sorry for
Yeah,
taking the
man.
room, but sorry for taking the room, but I just heard that in another room, and I just thought to share that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what I've been saying for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Yeah, it will be a great opportunity for us to convert people in their thinking and to Pulse Chain. And we were going to actually change the title to invite them in here, but we're like, well, it was my decision not to, I guess. Like let
Yeah,
them.
it's just too much information. It's an
Like
overload.
let them think about the situation, and I'll make a space tomorrow maybe, and well, talking with them. Or maybe
Until Pulse Chain comes out, like the idea that we're going to convert them seems dubious.
No. We'll tell them about Hex for now, but at the same time, let them know about Pulse Chain.
which isn't
Hex.
out yet.
I mean,
No, I
they can try out the test stuff. It's pretty much
We'll tell them about Hex. We could let them know that, your shit won't get stolen with Hex, and, there's no withdrawals, stopped on withdrawals, and it's up to you, when you want to end your stake and all this mess, how it goes. At the same time, make them aware, Pulse Chain, but we can do both at the same time. It's better for us to let them know about it than them to go find some other shit network, and throw their money, right?
Yeah, I think it needs to be education into their community. Like Reacher is on Hex,
Yeah, I don't know if I want to introduce them to Richard to be twerking and talking about PPs and stuff, but he does have good content when it comes, the words that come out of his mouth when it comes to other networks is very useful if they just can get past marketing. Go ahead.
Hi guys, just a pertinent reminder, community announcement. Check the pin tweet. Remember, there are no support in crypto. There is no support in crypto.
Yeah, there's no hotline where you call in or call the police and say, "Oh, I got robbed."
This is
There is for the exchanges.
This is the welcome to the Rex Pleb hotline. How may I help you with your assets?
Like this would be the support for Hex right here, plus Telegram,
Yeah, but look at this poor motherfucker
plus
up here.
Reddit. So many places you can get support.
What's up?
Check out this poor bastard in the pin tweet. I mean, he's just saying that he's been hacked on Solana and he's getting out of crypto, and then all of these whoever get in there and they're, here's, send a message here or come to Instagram here, or it's just shit. And then he's like, come on guys, I've lost all my money. Like, are you seriously trying to scam me?
Like, here's the problem. Rule number uno, always invest what you can afford to lose. Like, you don't go and take a second mortgage or something, or sell your fucking car. Like, you don't do that shit, yo. Like, if you do that shit, you are retarded. If you just figured out to be retarded, congratulations. That was the first step of realizing that you can learn, which is awesome. It's a very expensive one, but I hope like, this is going to be a very good lesson because it.
Is that how you're going to introduce them to Pulse Chain?
How would I introduce? So
Yeah,
here's the
it's like,
thing.
no.
So the only thing I can say is the following, right? So if somebody comes out like Fat God, aka RH, comes out and says, "Yo, I created something that's immutable. It doesn't fucking matter if I die. It will still do its thing," right? And his entire philosophy is not your keys, not your coins. And that same person comes and build something. The likelihood of that person drugging me is probably like 0.5%. It's still existent, but it's like minimal in my eyes, right? Like it's still existent, but it's minimal because this guy is literally working his ass off, trying to warn him, and he's like speaking the truth about everything, right? And people like laugh at him, and it's making.
Stop. You don't realize that some people have never heard of Richard. Some people have never seen his stream.
The intro, I'm
Okay,
giving
we're
the
going to educate them in a civilized manner. That's how.
civilized.
Lots of people don't trust Richard.
Application. So here's the
Serious.
very serious person.
All of these.
And it requires first talk.
not sugarcoating shit around it. The fact is fact. Nobody's gonna come and pay anybody their money.
Telegram.
The serious guy is here.
Wait. I'm still talking. And thankfully, Hex Hanging Out is here too. Verify how things disappear, and you're never gonna see it again.
We
Right?
realize that we realize that. We realize that, and we would like to educate other people on that situation, on how not for this to happen again. And if we don't want to spend time,
How do you want to do that though? Like, how do you want to do that? Do you want to like sing it to them, or?
Hey, Hextail, how are you, bud?
Sorry.
This guy's on. Yeah. Nope.
It's only relevant if the price keeps going up. You know, in part when I was in the Twitter space about how Bitcoin price for stocks for 13 years, you gotta wonder how Hex will be in 13 years. If the price doesn't keep going up, then any of the security and the interest is irrelevant.
Gonna find a stopping point.
Price goes up when there's new adoption.
It's only, you know, it's only worthwhile if the price is going up. If it bottoms out, then you're gonna have people leaving it.
So, that's where adoption comes. You're gonna onboard new people, and it's an opportunity. That's my point.
Yeah, but here's the fact though.
It's harder to like bring the price up when you're 20 years in.
Here's the facts of execution. The fact is, we got way more, I think, scammers in and around Hex, right? People that disguise themselves or create fake accounts and fucking try to lure people in. I think we have way more of these types of people, like dangerous corners in Hex in their community versus like Solana. Right? Like fuck it. Solana was like, you know, baby, like they don't even fucking know how the streets are. Like they don't know how the Wild Wild West works, right? The people, these people, they believed in rumors and talks of again Richard, and people were laughing. Like, oh yeah, look at this guy, he's fucking crazy. What he's talking about? He's fucking scammer, right? And when shit happens, I think it's a wake up call. I think like hearing the facts after, you know, it's like falling off the bike as a kid, right? Like what did your parents do? They came and said, hey, it's nothing. Get up, hop on the bike, and keep riding.
There's a way to tell facts in a tactful manner.
Okay, like maybe I'm just too European. I just do it like the European way. It's not like otherworldly or like it's like from ancient, like 5,000 years ago. Where, so, you know, it's just different. And I think like, you know, cold water, like a jump into cold water, is healthy. Like understanding the seriousness of this.
Well,
right?
they got submerged in cold water, no doubt about it.
No, yeah, well, that was the wake up.
They
right?
drowned them in cold water.
I know, all right.
My words is the cold water, right? So
Okay,
if you can-
Parkway,
yeah.
this conversation's adding no value to humanity. Hex Hangout.
Humanity.
Wow.
Hex Hangout, can you please help us understand how to protect ourselves from this Solana hack? Because I believe you may be the only person in this room that may
I
have
don't think
known
anyone here is in
potentially what
Solana,
happened.
so it doesn't really matter.
I was wondering if Hangout knew how it happened, so we can like.
Or
yeah.
if he was involved.
So far it sounded like they're at first everyone thought it might be like bad permissions, right? Like of course. But then one person started pointing out that it looked like they were getting stolen from wallets that didn't give out permissions. I didn't run it down myself, so this is all secondhand. And then the conjecture started coming out that the software wallet itself, the private keys were somehow compromised by the software wallet. Like either it was predictable, random, it wasn't random enough. So it might have had predictable keys or it had a backdoor or something in the software wallet. So they were like Well, it seems like the software wallet's fucked.
Okay,
And
they're not
so like
quite.
jumping to a ledger would get you set, or a Trezor ledger.
If they would have had a hard wallet, you're saying it would have worked? It would have been good?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like so far. But still, people are scrambling, and I played with it a little bit. But
All right.
So you mean the Solana developers aren't good at writing code? I would have never guessed, bro. Would have never fucking guessed. Holy shit.
a new system controlling billions of dollars? Yeah. What? I don't know. It's centralized. What if they just roll the chain back? Like, I don't know. The chain goes down all the time.
Yo, Hexing, question. So the way I spoke and Hexecution took offensive stance to it, did that sound offensive?
I didn't
to you
hear
if
it.
you talk- Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't
hear
hear
me
it.
talk
You
about
can't
it? So anyway,
comment
I
on
was
it.
just giving like straight out facts. Like I wasn't like jabbing, but it was more like cold water in their face. It's like, dude, you wake up, like literally, right? That's literally my message, and it's blunt, it's straightforward, it's not sugar coated. It's literally what it is. It's shit. Like I'm just pointing out the fact that shit, bro, and that's that. Right? Like,
We get it. We understand your tactics. Yes, we understand.
but that's the way I talk. Though. I don't understand
Okay,
like why.
that's the way you're going to do it. I get it.
No,
Can't
I
change.
just
I'm
don't
not
dig
gonna.
it though.
I'm not gonna try. Okay. All right.
Because I feel bad, right?
So
Like
would
you
anyone else like to
called
add
my
to the conversation? So you know how Parkway is going to handle it. Anyone else have any ideas about how we can help these people and onboard them to something better than Solana?
I think we need to give these people time. Like,
Right.
don't just swoop in like a vulture and be like, "Hey, bro, you want to get in on my project?" It's like your guy,
Well, no,
like
when
somebody,
it's time. Yeah.
like somebody you know just lost his girlfriend, and then you're like, "Hey, bro, you mind if I fuck your girlfriend?" Like, give him time, like let him breathe, and then just keep talking about Pulse Chain, how great the ecosystem is, and then let them make a decision.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So the guy earlier, Jeffro, yeah, he had suggested, well, let them talk first about what happened and their problems, and then that's when you like offer something different and better and educate.
Yeah.
That's
It's gotta
on the
be.
strike.
It's got to be. It's got to be natural. It can't.
Exactly.
We don't want them to feel like it's a shill. Because if it feels like a shill, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, these guys are fucking scammers."
It is, yeah, man. That's what I mean. Like there's
is
no
a
need
show.
to change the name of the room, any of that. If they want to show up, and they will consider it. Sorry, TikTok, I spoke.
TikTok.
I would just call it what it is, and then at like the end of the conversation, if Hex come up, it's great, but don't just bring it up right away.
Yeah,
man. I mean,
like demonstrate your expertise. You know, like demonstrate your expertise, prove that you're an expert, and then
Yo,
if they
TikTok,
ask what
had
you're
her
in, then
hand
you
up.
mention Hex.
TikTok had her hand up.
TikTok.
The interesting thing is there's about 2,500 people in the Solana room right now. And when I left, there was pretty limited information being shared. So I don't know. Like, I don't think they even know what's going on. And yeah, I do agree with Poltergeist. I don't think swooping in, you know, and leveraging off somebody's pain is ever wise, whether it's someone's girlfriend or, you know, the fact that they've just been robbed blind and potentially lost, you know, more money than they had yesterday, you know.
So if they come here, it's obvious that they're looking for something new. If we put Hex Pulse Chain, it's they've come to us if they come here. I'm not going to go in their room and say, hey, I got something better than y'all shit, right? No, that's not going to happen. That's weird.
Yeah, and if they come here, it's okay to say always invest what you can afford to lose.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Crypto Neighborhood.
All right, we're switching over to Solana.
Well, Solana is not really like a meme or anything like that, but
Trap is over
they
there.
could get in through like SHIB, right? Post SHIB or post Doge or something fun for them to like be distracted.
Okay, wait. Hex. What about Hex? Why would you introduce them to SHIB? This Hex.
I don't know
That's
because
I
weird.
didn't
they're
know we had
already
full
into
SIP.
Solana, and Solana already had a couple hacks prior to this one.
Solana is a network.
Yeah, I know.
It's more than just the Solana coin. It's a whole network.
Do we have full SIP?
We're
Yeah,
going to as soon as the fork happens.
Okay.
But you know, I would introduce him to Hex before SHIB. Just saying.
Oh.
Isn't Dogecoin in ERC20 already?
I think that's a really cool tactic.
No,
Crypto in the
it's
hood.
not.
Oh, it's
Not.
it's a fork of Litecoin, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
A Bitcoin.
Okay.
I mean, when is Yahoo, aka Bitcoin, gonna step down for Google, aka we don't know who is it gonna be, but somebody has to take the throne, right?
What are you talking about? Yahoo and Google.
Like it's the comparison, right? Like I call Bitcoin the Yahoo. It needs to step down one day. The question is when.
Well, that's a whole nother subject. That's something we can't do
All right,
anything
we're about
about.
to enter.
Yeah.
Even though Trap's thing isn't lit up, he's inside this
The
space.
reports of Trust Wallet or other chains, I guess, getting drained. Because I know Justin Barlow was up here earlier, but it's kind of the only report I've heard so far.
Leave me alone.
I haven't heard. It's most of the messages I've been getting on Solana.
Darn it, maybe he came in and left.
And just to remind everyone who still have assets in their
he would be
Solana
right
wallets,
here.
it might be best to just to transfer all the assets to a new wallet, but make sure you generate that wallet without internet, and just write your addresses down, or find a way to copy and paste the address from your phone without using internet, and then to the wallet app you're using right now, and make sure transfer all your assets over to this newly generated wallet.
Give me all of your assets.
Great point. You also want to make sure if you are using the clipboard in any instance, whether you are on Mac or PC, a lot of websites, they actually have scripts that grab the latest item in your clipboard. So if you are ever copy pasting a key or seed phrase, always make sure to right after copy paste a blank entry or some random text, because clipboard data can be accessed.
Yeah, I think that's also a great point, because on iOS, if you just switch from one app to another, the new app can also access your clipboard. And even if you are just browsing and then going to your browser website, and then the browser can access your clipboard using JS as well. iOS has added new features to prevent that from happening without giving user a notice in iOS 16, but it has yet to be released to the public.
Yeah, but also on top of that, to update your devices. I would say don't do copy and paste to really anything, but if you were, that advice, and then also to update iOS and Windows. I've been reading on the CVEs within within iOS within the last 20 minutes. Some crazy criticals are out right now. CVEs and common vulnerability exposure.
I'm just curious, does any of those vulnerabilities have to do with
The Brainless
generation
guy.
or entropy things?
Yeah, I'll get you. I'll message you the CVE that I was looking at too. I was looking into.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I'll take a look at it too.
I don't care if you take a look at it. I'll take a
I
look
just
at
got
it.
a interesting question in the DM. It says, is there any way it could be linked to Solana switching from Arweave to Google for their data storage? Is that
Kinda
something
wanna
that's in the process right now?
This
If anyone
guy's
has some information on that.
background.
Yeah, it wouldn't be related to data storage. I mean that specific data storage, because that's used for block data, I'm assuming, and not not key material, which gets stored locally on people's devices, or should be. So
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Either
that's what
like
myself.
the way I look at it is if it's, I mean, you know, DeFi, like it's not decentralized in my eyes, right? Like there could be just a mishandling of keys at some point. I mean, the amount of vectors involved because it's not truly trustless is just kind of scary. Jacob, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you can see them. I don't see them on my end, but the account I'm So Gaming, they said, you know, they have a pretty large update. I know him, so he's not just going to come make a fool of us. But if you see him, he actually has a team of devs working on the issue right now. Definitely would have some good insight. I'm So NFT, I believe is his account name.
You said I'm So Gaming?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been DMing him as well. I've been looking for a request, but I don't see it. So apologies to anyone requesting up. Twitter's bugging us a bit.
Is the other space pinned up there?
Hey guys, good time to speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm just truly saddened to see the event that has happened. I represent the DeFi Insurance Protocol, and we obviously look into the security, and we're tracking what has happened. And there are just too many attack vectors, but we don't think it's linked to the entropy at all. I just want to warn everybody what happens during these events, and I've seen it happen around as scammers. They go into the DM and they say that in order to protect yourself, do this. So just stay away from all of that as well. And a lot of times you'll get added into groups and
All right. I don't know what's
recovery and
going
all
on.
of that. So just stay away from all of that. Keep your keys safe, as a lot of very intelligent gentlemen here in the space have told. Make a new wallet, keep the keys safe, have the seed phrase on a piece of paper, don't copy it, have your fun safe. So that's all. If anybody needs,
Okay. I never used Solana, so I knew nothing about it till today, except that it keeps shutting down. That's about the extent of my knowledge.
I mean, there's one good thing that could come out of this. RH hasn't finished the wallet, so I guess, building on top of past failures is always, beneficial.
Learning from past failures is beneficial too, on what to do, not to do in your new applications. It's a learning process. It's whole,
The guy at the last space was talking about not taking screenshots of
trial
your
and error
keys,
almost to see what
holding
works. It's still new.
them on a piece of paper in more than one place. Take security seriously.
Totally. As long as you survive and don't get PTSD.
Because not only do we not want a scammer to get your portion of our project,
Good advertisement
product,
for hardware
society.
wallets.
We don't want that, but we also don't want the person dropping it on us and affecting us. So we want you to stay safe, and we want you to keep us safe. And if you're not safe, then it's just going to be one little blip in the market.
Would be interesting if the hack was large enough that they
We'll just
actually
run
rolled
you
the
over.
chain back.
You'll be underneath the truck. Just
That would
just
be
keep on going down the road.
interesting. And they might actually do that, huh?
This
That much.
This stuff is the Wild
It's
West.
in the millions.
There's no one to
It was
call
a single-digit
if somebody
million.
rips you
The
off.
last I saw.
If you believed,
But
if you were an idiot and you believed somebody,
they can't just let it go like it is without doing something.
I'll give you a little story. My friend,
So I'm told they stopped all withdrawals, which is a good idea. That way, I guess hackers couldn't withdraw anymore.
he sent me
But
$300.
nobody else can withdraw either.
I put a portion of it to Pulse Chain Sacrifice,
pulling a
and
goddamn
I set up
Celsius over
3
here.
stakes for him, and one was
Yeah,
pretty
well, I mean,
short,
if my money was
one was
hacked, I guess
pretty
I would
medium,
like, okay,
and another
yeah,
one was
I,
absolutely
I want
long.
you to stop withdrawals because I don't want the hacker to take my shit, but
He lost it.
I want my shit.
It's like, yeah, I get it.
We had
It's
coffee
just
together.
like pick your poison. You know what I mean?
I put down the words on the coffee
It all
table
depends on
between
the
us.
reason for stopping withdrawals, I guess, is,
He went
you know,
inside. It was the
it's
front
not like
porch
they
of where he was
start
staying.
to go into bankruptcy and don't have enough money to pay out. It's a
He went
different reason.
inside to take a piss. He left that thing on the table. I told him, I don't have this backed up anywhere. Absolutely nowhere. If you lose this, don't ever leave it on the table and just go take a piss. Have it in your pocket or put it with your most valuable stuff, like your social security number or your most prized Hot Wheels car. I thought that would be a great idea after the fact, because the guy loves Hot Wheels. He just keeps collecting them and has
Well,
them
guys,
on
I'm
his
probably
wall.
gonna make a Solana meme, either today or tomorrow.
A wall. He has them on
Coming
a wall
from the
in a
man.
casing, you know.
Sorry,
so
were
it
you
looks
not the
classy.
one that said we shouldn't be fucking their girlfriend after she just left them? Sorry, was that you?
Why
That's
not?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is a
god.
little controversial,
These
right?
girls,
Hey, there's
these
Both the
ladies, these
guys.
women.
You're coming off controversial today, bro.
controversial.
What's
Bro,
When did you
going on?
start
there's nothing wrong with a
stuttering?
good old fashioned meme. I said, don't swoop in hardcore and be like, hey man, I heard you lost all your money. Why don't you buy my project? That just seems like kind of like you're being a douchebag.
Right,
So you'll fuck their girlfriend but not tell them?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Hexable. Yeah. That's
See,
that's a good
that's
way
why
to
I
put
knew
it.
you were a nice guy, bro. I love you.
Habibis, man. Thankfully, you guys found each other.
All
Finally.
right, so these
Bro,
ladies
why
and
don't
gents.
you stay in Canada and keep
Come on,
keep
bro. Don't take it, dude.
keep
Come on.
keep fucking keep
Yeah,
keep fucking
drink
those
a rec
bitches
label.
away.
Maple syrup. That's all I'm saying.
Maple syrup.
Go back to fucking a dead moose, Parkway. How about that?
Oh my god. Okay, buddy.
A dead one?
Yeah. Oh, somebody's echoing.
Parkway, you know, we all
Oh.
mute our mic.
Check this
We
out.
all mute our mic, Parkway.
It's not my
except-
mic doing the echo. It wasn't my mic
Says
doing the echo
hex.com
here.
at the bottom.
No, I'm just
Bro.
pointing out facts.
Parkway, you're the only Parkway, you're the only person whose mic gets wrecked on a regular
This is
basis.
a tattoo. So
What are
it's
you talking
backwards.
about, bro? There's a
My mic
there's a
doesn't
50%
echo though.
chance
My
that
mic
it's
is
your mic.
wrecked. But
Let's
there's
act
a
like
big difference in echoing and having a wrecked mic. So the difference
Tattoo,
is,
so it's backwards.
for an example,
No,
an
we don't
echo
care.
happens through
Oh, it's
speakers.
so everybody gets echoes every day. We deal with it all the time, and it's taken
It's the
care of.
echo chamber, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's taken care of.
It's an echo chamber. That's the best. It's an echo chamber, bro. Habibi.
So
Chill
these
with the
people have gotten
coffee.
really close to it, or
Yallah.
really gotten to know
Oh my
each
god.
other,
So
and they're having a lot of fun.
Poltergeist, the meme, is it going to be about the wallet? I mean, I'm not very memey.
So their
but
characters
I'd like to
started
learn how to
out
do a
like
meme. So what, do you just
completely
attack them on
in
their
their
shitty
safe
wallet?
zones.
Or their shitty
Yeah, you have a
developers?
phantom
Or their
So it's
shitty
developed
choices?
now.
their bags of money and walking away with it.
Yeah, you
Like
just
And I would say,
you just have to
yeah,
look at the situation objectively and then come up with something that's like similar to what happened,
we're out of
but
here.
portrays it in like in a humorous way. So yeah, you could, I guess, yeah, the wallet got hacked, so I'd find another situation, like a scene from a movie or like a cartoon regarding theft, and you know, I haven't decided yet, but it's gonna be funny. And if you guys have seen the memes I've done in the past, they're pretty fucking funny.